another Fulani leader. Play your politics. So that is why this, like I said, you can use other words that mean the same thing. Nepotism.
So are you scared of calling Erufai out? Like if you feel like that time you're nation, are you scared of calling him out?
So let me tell you. No, I don't think
Erufai. McNeil, you're a coward. Call out who started this movement. He don't just come and start, saying all these things, dancing around. Call out who did what. We can't deny it. The first person to say it, Yorubanization of Tinubu government. If you go timeline today now, you will see that it was El-Rufai and Alin Dume. In fact, comrade, you forgot the word Magadogs.
Yeah,
you remember that word?
Lagos. El-Rufai was even went down to Lagos area boys.
It was Alin Dume that called them Magadogs.
Magadogs, you understand? So, but since you have heard that so much, can you start that apart from then? Then you go come to me. I came late to the game.
So I get your point. So everybody here on this place knows that the Igbo started it. But you have said that it is the Fulanis. And I get your point. I don't agree with you that it's the Fulanis. I don't agree with you that it's the Yorubas. Everybody here, nobody agrees with you except your Igbo brothers, which is fine. But I'm saying that, you see, when you take this tribalism route, it's at the disadvantage of the Igbos. You have no connection with the Hausas. You do not believe in their religion. You kill Muslims in your land. You bomb down mosques in your land. I am a Southwest Yoruba person, Muslim. They believe in me more than they believe in you. You are the ones that killed their leaders, dragged the dead body of Tafawa Balewa on Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, mutilated him, his body, and stripped him naked, and did videos. You guys did videos of Tafawa Balewa, killing him, mutilating him. And you are here talking about tribalism. When you are the ones, you guys raped children and kids and wives of the Niger Deltas, the Ijaws, the Shakiris. Everybody is talking against you. So when we say that no victor, no vanquish, it is because we do not want to reopen old wounds. We don't want all of these things that we were never a part of, particularly my own generation, our own generation. We want to speak on policies, we want to speak on ideologies. But what you want to do, Muhammad Odo, what you want to do is to speak on tribalism. And for me, I don't think it serves you any good. So I yield at this point.
Okay, thank you. And that's the thing, yeah.
Okay,
hold on,
comrade, I'm back.
Please wait for your turn, yeah. So, Macron, yeah, I mean, all this rigmarole, like it is not helping you. You get you talk of Sadwana, this, that. They see we are here now. You get we are here now, and what we are talking about is the obvious Yorubanization of the federal government. Yeah, and now what we are seeing today, it has been taken a notch higher. Now, a Yoruba appointed INEC is trying to help a Yoruba president to run unopposed. And Yoruba men like you and Afolabi are the only ones supporting it. Yeah?
No, 90% of Yorubas are in support of Tinubu. It's allowed the people, and we've given him to you.
And yeah, exactly.
You've taken us back to 1966. Exactly the same pattern DMX used here. He took us back to 1960 and came all the way to 2026.
So, Malam, after they go to 1960, we go still land in 2026. You get? So we are in 2026 now. You get? So Yorubas have been present. I mean, like people have been present before this set of Yoruba politicians that got into power, and people will be present after them. Yeah. We no go wrong come up because they got into Aso Rock. We have never witnessed this level of greed before. Like people have gone into Aso Rock, and a German has gone, an Hausa Fulani man have gone, right? We know Obasanjo, okay, fine, because even Obasanjo, I know even endorse him. Obasanjo went there, and I mean, we don't see this level of this tribalism what they see now. Yeah, but it's just unfortunate you get.
Comrade, are you aware that constitution does not allow you to urbanize the nation? There's a constitution, and that's the reason why you have the constitution. And that's the reason why also before you can become the president of Nigeria, you've got to have 2/3 and 25% to make sure that not one section of the country can overwhelmingly put somebody into power. So,
but that is why the North is rioting against you guys now, and you guys are trying to be register parties.
Tony,
The
wait,
people that
Tony,
put
wait.
you in
Afalabi,
power are they are shouting at you guys that they don't want to vote you, and now you are trying to scatter the party
Tony.
of those people.
No.
Tony, wait,
Nigerians
Tony, wait,
put
Tony,
Tinubu
wait.
into power.
Tony, wait. Afalabi, I want to ask you another question that you will answer. So when you talk about that, people cannot do that. Afalabi, I need you to give me the names of names of head of financial institute of this country that belong to federal government. The names of the financial institution of this institute of this country.
Madam, the constitution.
That's like,
of the
let me
country.
mention the names I want you to list.
No.
Our CBN.
Hey, madam,
wait,
this is the way
wait now. Wait. You said you can't do that. The constitution, yes, we agree. The question I ask you is the agencies under Federal Ministry of Finance, their agencies, the agencies of collection, just name their head, not their directors, their head, their MDs, their everything. Please give us.
So maybe the best way to answer that question is the constitution of the country guarantees that every state must have a minister.
I am not talking of minister here.
And,
I am not talking of minister.
Again, there's a
I am not talking of minister.
Let me answer your question.
Head of wait. See, don't jump at. You said they cannot do it. I said yes, I agree with you. They cannot do it. Now I said under Minister of Finance. Just our finance ministry. Give me simple.
Can you hear me, madam?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes. But are you aware as well? There's actually an institution in the country that makes sure as well that you have balancing in appointments across all the federating states of the country. So if and in fact, I watched an interview where the man came on board and said, look, sometimes when you bring this to their attention, they make sure they balance things out in appointments. So there is no urbanization. The constitution of the country makes sure that everybody is equally represented. That's why you have the constitution, so that nobody can go in there and just do anyhow. There's the constitution to check things. So there is no urbanization. And this whole idea about saying, okay, maybe they put somebody in finance, they put somebody somewhere. You know, the president might feel some of his colleagues that he is from the financial sector. He might feel some of his colleagues are much more competent to help him drive his agenda. I won't call that urbanized. The key is does every state, every region have a minister? The answer is yes.
You see, Afolabi, do you see how you're struggling with this? I asked a question. Give me the names of the head of agencies under this thing. This is what people talk about when people tell you about urbanization of institutions. Because when you come to a financial aspect of this country, some region have or tribe or whatever have monopolized it to themselves to the extent that CBN, tax, AIF, FIRX, all of them belongs to a particular region.
Madam, when it comes to that,
no,
wait. I nominated industry, manufacturing, retail. People have area of competencies.
Wait. See, I allow you to speak. You could not answer the question. Now I want to speak. You want to interject me to impute your own. Like I said, finance minister, a Yoruba man. State for finance, Yoruba man. CBN, Yoruba man. Tax, Yoruba man. FIRS, Yoruba man. Customs, Yoruba man. The people that will investigate financial crime, if any happen, is a Yoruba man. ICPC, Yoruba man. So the question I want to ask you is, what is really going on? Are you saying that according to you, according to allegation, which is still an allegation, that Tinubu worked with Mobile. That in that Mobile, it was predominantly Yoruba people only that was working there. That is why in all these financial sojourn, that is only Yoruba people that he had relationship with. Like, make it make sense. This thing is happening in a 3D. You are excusing it because you are looking for law, but you're not looking about the optics. You are not looking at the optics, and these are the things, and that's why I will continue to remind you of this thing. If you like, regurgitate around to say anything, go to 1960. If he touch my body, if I feel like I want to respond to you, everybody have something against each other that they will use and put them down. You understand it? But if you want us to have a serious conversation, we will have it. It is not good because I have looked at Nigeria in the past. We've not seen it like this before. We have not seen it like this before. So don't get it twisted.
Can I ask a Falabi question, please?
But man, those are not the
Can I ask a Falabi question? Madam.
How many questions have we asked him here that he did not answer?
Afolabi, how many?
Tony, get me. How many questions have we asked him here that he did not answer? Why wasting question on this guy? He can't answer the question because it's either he does not want to answer it because, if he answer the question, that leave him exposed, or he doesn't have the answer.
Those are not the only agencies in the country. There are many, many other agencies. So you might as well also let us go to all the agencies and see who's heading them. You can't just pick a few and say because of those few, the whole thing has been urbanized.
Oh yeah, give us more agencies in the finance.
I don't know, but I don't know. But
wait. You know what you will do? Give us all the agencies under finance, Ministry of Finance, and give us their heads. Let us compare. And their roles. Simple. If you want to counter that argument, I am telling you now that Tinubu have urbanized the Ministry of Finance in Nigeria. Now, let me put it this way. In the clear language, he has urbanized the Ministry of Finance in Nigeria. He has given it everything to this thing. And without finance, Nigeria is nothing. So, we don't know whether he's stealing money, how he's spending the money, because they can retire everything, give different and fictitious subhead, and take away our money without any zero accountability. Now, if you argue otherwise, I need you to present the list of all the agencies in ministry and their head. I don't want their directors, their head. Simple. If you balance out, you win. I will not say it again. Thank you. But please don't come here and we're going to take your time. It's not very difficult to go to ChatGPT and get their head. That's what we want to do. We will count it one by one. Once I hear Olu, Aji, Ade, we'll note it. If you want to tell me by marriage, I don't care. Once the surname, I don't care. Just give me the list. Thank you. That's what we will do.
Afolabi, do you believe
Afolabi, he's doing research?
Make I ask Afolabi.
I can multitask.
You can multitask. Afolabi, so you agree that Tinubu has been fair in his appointments of ministers in Nigeria?
No, he has not failed. No.
No. I'm saying, do you believe? Are you saying that he has been fair and he distributed it equally? Correct?
Absolutely. The Constitution guarantees.
All right, that's fine. Okay. So, how many states does Yoruba have? How many states is in Southwest? Afolabi, how many states in Southwest?
What is the point here? The Constitution says every state will have minister, and every state has. So,
Afolabi, how many states are in the Southwest? It's a simple question. 6. How many ministers are in Southwest? How many ministers are from Southwest that are appointed? Why are you mute now? You said you can multitask. How many ministers are from Southwest? That's the question why they ask you.
I don't know. All I know is everybody.
Oh, you don't know. I want you to know that there's nothing less than 11 ministers from Southwest. Meanwhile, Southwest have 6 states. How many states are in Southeast?
5.
So you give Southeast, but you people that have 6 took 11. How is that fair? How is that shared equally?
What did the Constitution say? Not how is this shared equally. The Constitution says everybody
But
must get
you
one.
said it has been equal
yes.
and that was shared fairly. Didn't you say that?
Yes, I said so. Based on the Constitution, it's been shared. Everybody in the Southeast has one minister. So that's it.
Let's move the mic.
You see, Prince, please go ahead, my brother.
Comrade, good morning from here. Hope you're good.
Yes, we are good. Go ahead. Please, I don't want your network to drop you again.
Are you referring to me?
Yes, I said go ahead. Please, I pray that your network will not drop you again.
My network have not dropped me before now, so but it's well. I was okay. To the topic. If we allow our bodies and brothers to change the topic, they know how to do that, and they will do it very well without we also even knowing what is going on. The man in Asorok, it's an Abacha promise. He worked with Abacha. He worked for Abacha. And as long as he lives, it seems while Abacha was alive, they had some kind of blood covenant. Looking at what is going on now. A NADECO person who claimed to, quote unquote, fought Abacha. Like somebody said on this page today, removed a sitting governor for 6 months, appointed a sole administrator. At the end of the 6 months of that very sole administrator is now an ambassador of a country representing Nigeria. A NADECO person who quote unquote claimed to be pro-Democrat, became a governor of a state, left after 8 years, and up to tomorrow still decides who becomes the governor of that very state. That even if you mix up like the ample days of this war did, they were only given 4 years. A NADECO person did everything humanly possible using his folks to see that LP got destroyed. Did same with PDP, and of recent moved to ADC. Somebody who claimed to be an NADECO, pro-Democrat. Today, like somebody said here, they want him to become possibly a life president. They're already making plans to amend the constitution for him to go for a third term. Unless you are not, how will I bring it? You're not mature enough to see what is going on. I just want to, play deaf ears and blind eyes to all what is going on in this very country, to believe that a Tinubu is better or far better than an Abacha. But in all honesty, looking at what has happened, there were a whole lot of crime that happened under Abacha. And if you all remember, I didn't know how many of you, after the 2023 election, there was a space that was being held here by Jimmy, the Hawk. I don't know how many of you attended such spaces. That space got to do with NADECO, his findings, and what happened in the US. If you check on his timeline, if those spaces were recorded, you will go and listen to what, at a point, he brought some NADECO folks who worked with, what's his name? Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who came on this very X app to share their experience. That this guy was with them in the day and with Abacha in the night. And looking at what has happened ever since he came into power, all that what that man said then, all of them are true. So I think Obi was even fair. For me, Bola Ahmed Tinubu is worse than an Abacha by any way you want to look at it. And like somebody said here, see, if it was in days of Abacha, they would have done this or kidnapped us or whatever. Let me also say, I think it was somebody on this place that said earlier today, I stay in Abuja. I know what is going on. I visit ministries. I know the game these people are playing. Abacha didn't play this kind of game. Abacha did not play this kind of game. Go to practically all the ministries or the mini parastatals in this very city, that the one I live in. Go and ask and see what is going on. My wife works one of the agents of the government. Because of affiliation to me, at some point she was removed from her office. I know what happened at the end of I know what happened. I know the kind of game and politics we played before she was brought back. I mean, me, my wife. And the people will come here to make us, do as if it's that we don't know what we're saying, or we are fools, or we are, some of us were giving birth as at yesterday. I'm not personally. I'm not in charge. The what's it called? The election that brought about an Obasanjo, I voted the next. I know the days of NRCs and SDPs of 1990s and the 1992s. And since then, I know what is going on in this very kind of politics as at that time. So nobody should come here and bamboozle us to make us look as if what Obi said was against the Yorubas in that sense. The truth was against one person. And those who were with him in that very NADECO came out on this space to say their experience with him. And as far as I personally is concerned, Tinubu is a double agent. Where is Bagudu today? Bagudu works with him. 3 years ago, there was his name is to the second highest ranking title in Nigeria. These were people who were part of Abacha's government. So it's either you were part of them then, pretending you were not, for you to now surround them around, they are the ones around you now, and you want us to believe you're not like even worse than that person. Make it make sense to a 3-year-old. Make it make sense. That people lost their lives on the plateau. Your so-called wonderful president left Abuja to go meet them in the airport. Between where the incident happened and where they were asked to meet is about 3 local governments away. You moved them, handed them a tag as if they are dogs to come meet you, and you told them they are leaving in 10 minutes because they don't have light. And Abacha would have done better. But you are far better in Asrop. In fact, it's better would have moved them to Abuja to tell whatever they want to say than doing all that. So when we're making comparison, just tell me what Abacha, this guy is doing now. Abacha wouldn't have done better. Mention one. Is it the urbanization or something I was talking about? And sometimes when we talk about it, we think, okay, is it because of this? Like I always say, I lived in Lagos at least for 19 years, 20 years of my life. My late wife was Yoruba. I have nothing against them. They are wonderful people. But you see this one there? See this one that is there now in Africa? It does not mean well, not just for anybody, including Yorubas. Because at the long run, this thing he's doing will come back to fight practically everybody, because he will not be in power forever. He will not. He will not. Because when people come here to tell us about 1960s and all that, remember when the 2025 and 2023 and 2026 will be played back also. Don't make it look as if people are bringing back what has happened. Because this one is happening right and already before. And rounding up, some of them are angry and afraid because they can no longer direct or control the narrative. It is no longer about the quote unquote the Yoruba media. It is no longer about what we see on televisions of the NTAs and on the newspapers of this world. Now with social media, one can know what is happening in my village when I should speak. And that's part of the very reasons why they are angry. And instead of addressing the issue, if you think people are saying, what is so difficult in telling this guy, what you are doing is wrong. There was a video yesterday or so that came out where, what's his name? Even Ghanaians, the former OPC leader, and the lawyer in Lagos, Fazda, they were condemning what he's doing. They are Yorubas also. Because they are beginning to see, but on the long run, this guy, plus and minus, will not be around in the next 20 years. What happens after that? What will we remember these people for? That we came and destroyed everything, made all of us look as if we are fools. Let me say this in rounding up. Tinubu is worse than Abacha. But as far as I'm concerned, Abacha is a saint compared to Tinubu. And if you continue like this, he's
Hello? Hello? Hello?
I don't know what happened to Prince. Prince Mike done. Okay, but anyways, we are coming to a closing. Sam, you've been here. You want to speak? Let me have you as the last speaker.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, comment, I can hear you.
Well, that is just our time for this space, anyways. Yeah, so okay, so engineer, make quick submission. Then we
Sorry. Tina, go ahead, please.
Okay, all right.
Engineer Tina has been here with us longer than anybody. Please just allow it. Tina, go ahead. You have the mic.
Okay, yeah. Whatever submission. I've listened to what, in fact, maybe I was even listening to Apologists submission at some point. And well, it is very clear, like we all actually say, because from historical point of view, what we have been fed up to this point is who Tinubu was, defender of democracy. Oh, this man defended democracy, was a senator. These are the people that stood for Abiola. And you look at the way that history was all lumped up. Because when I was actually want to enter Abiola case, I just decided I won't want to waste a lot of time. Like a lot of us say, I don't see Abiola as somebody that fought for democracy. In fact, that June 12th, we've been fed rubbish for a whole lot of time. We've been fed rubbish. He is a proper criminal, and maybe whatever he got it in the right way. So now, my own is just precedence. The precedence we are actually setting in judiciary, in legislature. After this APC tenure, probably if the democracy is being preserved and a good intentional government in the future, it will still take us like 20 years or so in order to clean up this precedence, because it has not become an habit. Somebody will not say, okay, if we're actually protesting for a good cause in future now, even though this APC government is not there anymore, other politicians have now learned to go and buy up their own protesters to come and counter it. These are bad precedents. So when I said, if an intentional government comes to clean up the system, it will take a good number of years for us to finally clean it up totally with all this politics of staining everybody's white with this red oil. It has happened before in LP, happened in PDP, You can see the way.
Tina, I want to go. Just make it rounding up here.
That's why I'm not going deep. I just want to round up. You saw the way the OPDP convention went. For a particular PDP member to be saying PDP will not be having a presidential aspirant, they will just be supporting Tinubu. This is how far we have actually denigrated into. So it is very clear to everybody. The NADECO boy, just like our leader Peter Obi has actually said it, it is evident what they want. They want to run unopposed. So in the next coming week, it will be interesting to see if INEC will actually obey the right court order, follow the status quo, and let us return. Either we return to Ralph Owensu, and then we can have a proper contest. But I believe so. There actually is going to be a way out, and we hope to make sure that we have ADC on the ballot paper come 2027. Yeah, thank you for everyone that has.
Thank you. So, you see, that same way you talk, having ADC on the ballot paper, it's not a request; it's a demand. You get, because and that's why I like the position where we say David Mark them take. Yeah, they are continuing with their convention, like this shenanigan by the Yoruba infested government. Yeah, will not stand. So that's just it. Because you are a Yoruba man heading INEC, you want to benefit your Yoruba brother, so he runs on unopposed. And then commentators supporting it are Yorubas. And until say we be blind, we need to see this, or if we see it, we cannot talk, or we will not talk. Anyways, like, I just hope this. I just hope this does not affect the innocent ones. The innocent Yorubas. I hope, because this is causing a great distrust. Yeah, like, people have had power before this set of Yoruba politicians, and people will get power after them, and nothing like this have ever happened. We just gave you key to Aso Rock, and you are running amok.
Obasanjo was a Yoruba man, but he didn't do any of this.
You understand? Like this level of insatiable greed. Nobody will run away for you guys
now. They need to respect the law. So if they go ahead and do a convention,
okay, nobody's talking about law here. You understand? This is not Yoruba. It's a Yoruba-driven this thing operation. It's not about law. Yeah, that's the thing. They want us to start discussing law. Well, we know this is not about law. You get this some set of Yoruba guys got into power, and they don't want to play fair. They don't want to share. That's what is happening. They don't want to be fair. They don't want to share. They just want to monopolize the federal government and its extension. They don't want to compete. After you come and tell me you are a political strategist and you cannot compete, you don't want to compete. Wow. More do 2 minutes. I want to go and have my breakfast. Engineer, go ahead, 2 minutes. Obando, 2 minutes. Let's close.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Comrade and Malam and everybody on this platform. I think P2B is absolutely correct and right when he said what he said. For
See,
those who are
this is maybe about P2B. This is my personal opinion. Yeah, I thought P2B copied me. I've been saying this thing for a very long time. The Abacha was better than
Yes. P2B copied us on this one.
Anyway, that means majority are saying the same thing. Whether P2B, whether Comrade, whether engineer, everybody is saying the same thing. Abacha, what did Abacha do exactly? Abacha dissolved 2 democratic parties when he took over. He dissolved local government and every elected official. Tinubu did the same thing in Rivers State. He suspended an elected governor and State House of Assembly, everything, and handed over to unconstitutional government. That was the same thing Abacha did. By April 1998, Abacha coerced all the 5 political parties into endorsing him to be the sole candidate Is it not what Tinubu is doing? That is exactly what Tinubu is doing. All the governors are going to APC. He doesn't want any contest. He's disorganizing the political party. This was exactly what Abacha did. So Tinubu cannot be seen to be someone who fought democracy, because he is doing opposite of democracy and aligning with Abacha. So this is the tendency of military rule. So I will end it because it's 2 minutes to say that P2B was right. Thank you.
You shall somehow bring P2B into this conversation. Is that Ubando man, where have you been? Maybe that this picture where you change make me sir. No, they notice that
my leader, comrade, my leader, Malamogbi. Good morning,
Go ahead.
everybody on the space. Abacha and Tinubu. Abacha is the military head of state, and Tinubu is the said democratic government that Nigerians elect. Is worse than Abacha, because to everybody that comes under democratic this thing should not be acting in this manner. Because if people were not given fair hearing, given right to vote, you could have not come on board, even though it was ringed. So Abacha not do was reach Tinubu. Tinubu has already made a lot of state governors in their states. People are no longer being elected by their delegates anymore. They are endorsing themselves. Even within my locality, there have been crises since yesterday for endorsement that the APC have done. But to national politics, it will never happen. Unopposed can never happen. And I love the way, because we speak based on our side. A man from Jigawa stopped his daughter's marriage because he noticed that the husband is campaigning for Tinubu. A Kannywood actor that said nobody is going to stop him from doing this, from campaigning for Tinubu. He don't chop beating. Afolabi, they laugh your laugh. You can see how people are trooping into the ADC already to tell you that Nigerians are not afraid, and we don't believe that INEC is going to stop us from doing what we want to do. Nigeria can never be.
The court has done that, not INEC.
Don't worry. The court did not say that. The court said they should go back to the status quo. Avolabi, even if we don't go school, we understand what is status quo. So now matter, now APC matter. It doesn't concern us. The matter is already clear, and it has already been stated clear. 2027 election can never be and will never be unopposed. We don't talk with a louder voice. It can never be and will never be unopposed. Unless they say there is not going to be a democratic elected government anymore. If not, Nigerians
if they
are not
tired
ready.
of democracy, let them come out
Yes,
and say it.
Nigerians
But if you want
are
democracy,
not ready for
you
a
will not go
one-party
you will not go unopposed.
Nigerians are not ready. And the people in the grassroots are also saying it loud and clear. We are not ready for a one-party state. It can never happen, and it will not happen. Comrade, thank you for allowing people to speak out their voices. But this is the truth. I beg, make una convey this message to him. Nigerians are not ready for one-party state. It no go happen, and it will not happen. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ubando. Thank you very much, Ubando. I love your energy. You see, many people think that we will go back. We will not go back to that age. We cannot condemn Abacha and his 5 leprosy fingers. And today, we want to use backyard and elevate such nonsense. This country belongs to all of us. No one man is bigger than this country. No one man interest will supersede the totality of our interests. It will not happen. It will never happen. It will not even happen. The thought of it is even a threat to our existence as a country, also a threat to our democracy. Tinubu should think his actions through. because I think psychophancy, because he doesn't have people that can stand up to him and tell him the truth. Those guys are misleading him, and when the thing will happen, you will see it. We will not take it lying down. You will trample on us and turn Nigeria to whatever you like because you feel this is Lagos. Nigeria is not Lagos. Lagos is Lagos. Don't bring your senseless politics into Nigeria. We've had so many presidents in this country. None of them, even when Obasanjo was so eager to do everything, to talk about do or die, but he never interfered with the politics of other political parties. He will allow you to do your politics, but you will rig the election. So if you want to rig, you want to do anything, do it. But don't come and glamorize it and make it look as if, oh, we Nigerians.
You know, Malam, my leader.
We don't want you. We don't want Tinubu. See, listen, guys, you guys are not understanding what I'm trying to say here. What he want to make it look as if like he go through the back channel and make all the political party to endorse him, to make him look as if, oh, it's the will of the people.
No,
when
madam,
he finish
that's
his nonsense.
The president,
Afalabi, he does not have to be correct, because you say so many incorrect things here that I did not have any issue with. Even when I asked you a question, you did not answer any question. Please don't tell me what is correct and what is not correct. Tinubu want to do unopposed. Do you perceive any form of threat from Omoyele Sowore to be a president? We know where the threat is coming from. Men know where the power resides, whether people want it or not. The only opponent Tinubu have today are people like Peter Obi, Atiku Abubakar, and when you look at the last election, these three men were first, second, third, fourth, according to INEC, and they are all together today. That's where the people are. If you sum their total numbers, they have the people with them. Anyhow you want to turn it, they have everything working for them. So what are you trying to tell us here? And you want to approve them through the back door. You enjoy the dividends of democracy where you are, Apologists, but today you want to. I don't understand it too. The reason why where you are today is working is because of democracy. If you remove democracy from that place, you can see people behead people in the street and nothing will happen because no accountability. The democracy breeds accountability, and that's what you are enjoying. But today you are watching somebody doing the opposite. Tell me in what time in Nigeria where a president is interfering with all the political parties. We were in court for a very long time in Labour Party. And suddenly, immediately, the people left Labour Party. Whatever that was happening in Labour Party just died a natural death. We are watching PDP. So don't come here and tell us what our people say. That's what you have in your hand. You don't need to use anything to look at it. You can see it. People are speaking about it, but it's only you that don't see it. So please, let's start from
Malam. It's very surprising. As Tinubu lost faith in this governor, the 31 governors that they actually.
Thank you very much. You have 32. No, 32.
If
32,
you have faith in this governor, there's no need for all this shenanigans. There's absolutely no need.
If you don't have faith in the governors you have bullied into your political
Those
party,
governors should deliver that faith for you. Why are you afraid?
Gentlemen,
My brother, when I was saying it on
anybody.
this space, that I was saying it before, that the governors doesn't control states. The real political holders of the state that control their state are not together with Tinubu, and those are the people. The masses are not there. Even the APC grassroots mobilizers are not going to mobilize for Tinubu. Even here in the north, I swear to God, I know more than 40 of them that are ward mobilizers, unit converters.
Obandoma, have you seen one person from the APC, not one, coming to be happy about what they are doing to ADC?
See, and make I tell you, if you two blow air for inside balloon, now to blow out. Tinubu don't to blow air.
That is what will happen
balloon.
now. That is what will happen.
make you stop am, or else the balloon go blow.
I'm sensing a problem here, because how can full-grown political juggernauts that you guys claim that
please,
they are,
so
be
let me
blaming
speak.
other
Afo,
people
Afo,
for their own
let me-
predicament?
Oh, Apology. I will give you my. Let's hear from this. I keep, say you keep changing name. I think Uma, right? The guy with Kwankwaso.
It's Ahmed, your guy.
Ahmed. Yes, Ahmed. Go ahead.
So you see,
that I've been trying to
my
but I'm trying to remember.
my leader, Kwankwaso, knew what he was saying. He did his best. There's need. He was right when he said Lagos wants to colonize us. Malam, I don't know, us, we Kwankwasia, and people from the northwest, us, we agree. Do you agree that Lagos people, to be headed by Tinubu, that they want to colonize us? They want to oppress
there is
us.
something I will not agree to now. They want to recolonize us. Like in
Thank
this
you.
21st century, like as what? As what?
And
What's
this is why
ahead?
Buba Galadima sat down as an elder statesman that knows history to say that down for Lagos, the British colonizer is better.
What is wrong with Ahmed Mike now?
For example, we all know how the America, for example, if they want to do something, they will send think tanks. People to come and debate, whitewash, everything. This is what these people are doing here. When you want to know if there's an agenda, check the person perpetrating would have benefit for it. I said they should show me one now, just one person from APC in the north that will come, open a social media space, TikTok or Twitter, everywhere, and will come and defend this. See, let me make it categorically again. I know what they're doing, and they will never know or gauge. They will never know the extent to how we would resist them when they rig. They are just trying to test our temperature and our behavior and how committed we are. But I promise them, I swear to God on my life, even this ADC, if they dare, see, we'll have a mutual assured destruction. It is certain. This democracy is going to crumble.
That's not good. There's not
It's not a threat. I am saying it's not a threat. It's not a threat.
When this violence starts, it go erupt.
It's not a threat. I swear God on my life, it's not a threat. We are going to have a mutual assured.
Anybody who does anyhow will end up in the gallows. Please.
No
Do
problem.
not encourage violence.
Which gallo? Ordinary answers. The whole police structure in Nigeria, everything collapse. Ordinary answers. So now this one you want handle.
Anybody
I will tell them like
Sir.
it goes soon.
Wait.
Allow me
Are you trying to say?
Hold on.
Are you trying to say?
Allow me
Are you trying to
speak
say?
now. Why are you people triggered? Why are you triggered?
You see why they say Tinubu, Abacha was better than Tinubu? Yeah.
Why are you triggered? Comrade, I don't know for them over there that have freedom and are trying to colonize us. Them, they can speak against the government, yes, but us in the north, the youth know what they are facing. Many of them have been, attacked, bruised. We know. For us, we know, we recognize that there's no democracy. And this is why, as our national leader and chairman said, David Mark, that Democrats will have to rise. That we, the Democrats, will have to rise. So, look, I'm making this categorically clear. I promise you that we're going to have assured destruction. I promise you that we're going to have a mutual assured destruction. All of us will crumble and go down. All of us will crumble. This democracy will end.
Hey, gentlemen, you have to speak for yourself.
I am not missing what.
Make on let Ahmed talk.
If the ADC, Afo, please,
you see the kind of Yoruba men, and I want defend on a plan to run on oppose. This one say go end for Gallo. Toby say short. Ahmed don't talk again. Any slightest resistance or opposition to their plan to run on oppose, they go start to make statement like you end up in the gallows. Afolabi, a Yoruba man, don't give opinion. to fight for their rights, for their plan to run unopposed. Continue. It is say we don't know what will happen here.
Look, this is worse than apartheid of South Africa. This is worse than, and that is the reason why when it was at the brew point, ANC rescued. You see, this is what Obasanjo saw. Obasanjo saw, comrade, even he himself was not safe from his own people. He was not safe. And he saw what he saw when he went to South Africa and he met Thabo Mbeki. He saw everything. He said, I'm coming back to form something similar to this. And the time will come. The time will come when this sort of Congress will be needed. And he set up and he encouraged a very young man at that time also. He formed it. This is what he saw and this is what he envisaged. And the time has come. Look, me is not Dogon Turenchi, too much English. I don't have time for that. All I know, we thought that Tinubu had some, at least there he was a master strategist. At least when you want to be a master strategist, then you will find a way to think about how you're going to rig it. Fine. But wallahi, for us, if ADC today is disregistered or has any issue, automatically for us, there's no more democracy. I assure you, already we know that there's no democracy. But he has confirmed it and will have a mutual assured destruction. And his government, I swear to God, by the time the election is going to that, he's not going to remain. He's not going to remain. Because for us, wallahi, it's better for Trump and UN and everywhere Trump should invade. I will celebrate. I will rejoice. Trump should invade. Carry to
Trump is not invading. Trump is not coming to save you.
I'm telling you, because for us, democracy has been suspended. It has ended totally. Totally. Absolutely. If Tinubu wants to deregister the remaining 19 political parties that are his own, he's to do that. We don't care.
Ahmed, that's not the only plan in play. They want to revalidate voters register. That is the second plan.
My home is say if I go polling unit, they tell me say they no revalidate. Nobody will vote for that polling unit.
Tina, that one. Tina,
of the process.
Tina, that one.
Ahmed, wait. Apologists. We don't even have enough gallows to accommodate just one state in Nigeria. We don't even have enough gallows that will contain just one state population in Nigeria. So when you brag about this, your gallo.
They talk of gallo.
Like you are like.
Man, now Yoruba man where you feel like the Yoruba agenda is threatened. You get it. He throw up the word gallo.
So now people are talking about the gallo, about mutual destruction. You are threatened, but you are not threatened about our democracy because you know why? Because if you benefit Tinubu. Nothing more, nothing less. So stop threatening anybody about the gallo. First of all, threaten the elements. Tell the elements of destruction of democracy that they should stop because this is a threat to our national coexistence. You can't just deregister a political party. Ajibola Bashiru also went on the national television and he was advocating for the registration of a political party that is existing. On what basis? On what ground? There was no legal term, just to register them. Do you endorse such?
So, madam, the party they cannot control, they want to deregister.
Yes, the ones they can control, they will leave it. They control.
That's just politics.
Oh my God!
Toby, you are from Osun State, yeah? You are part of this Yoruba agenda, Yorubanization.
Comrade, you don't even know. Is from Osun State, working with Saraki. Saraki is part of these people that are in cahoot with Wike and the Tinubu. So when you see this guy speaking as a PDP member, know that this is another arm of APC that is speaking. Don't count him as non-APC member. Count him as APC appendage. Any point he espouses here is point of APC. That's why he told you to put caution. He is following a leader that engaged a party that was built by Nigerians. And he go ahead.
Madam, see the demography where they support this thing. Now Yoruba like 100% from the look of things. You get see Toby, see Afolabi. Like literally, this is a Yoruba operation. What is happening now? Yoruba-based operation. Yes, they're the one doing this thing happening now. Like, so nobody, we are not going to mask it.
I
And
tell
support us.
Ahmed, my brother, to put caution because
you know the irony of
because
this. When
just 3 weeks
Osibanjo,
ago,
when Osibanjo said,
Jagora was about to
when
come into the
Osibanjo said
APC.
we will run
The
party,
leader was about to come into the
Metron
APC.
dia,
when
Metron
Osibanjo said
dia,
His
we will
leader
run
was
party,
about to come to the
Metron
APC.
dia.
So
Afolabi
this
did
is all
Let me
positive.
see.
Yes, Tina, thank you very much. Let me help you because they will shout you down. When a professor of law went to national television and told us that any attempt to rig election, they allow them to play. Rigging has been institutionalized in this country, but he said any attempt to rig election, that they will form a parallel government. Afolabi did not threaten him with Gallo, but today somebody said any attempt to deregister a party will be mutual self-destruction. He didn't say anything more than that, but you are threatening him with Gallo. Afolabi have some shame when you say this thing, but it's okay. You see, let's not be deceiving ourselves. We know all you guys are doing. It's a APC Yoruba agenda, and it will not work. You will not rub it on all the Yorubas. They are not foolish. We know what you are doing. You try to want to use them to further your evil agenda, but we will not let it happen. Okay? So forget about that nonsense you are trying to say here. Anyway, please, you people should allow Ahmed to speak. Ahmed is a political historian. Ahmed,
you know, Malam, one thing is Ngalo. We're not afraid to die. You heard many of our religious scholars this Friday. More than 50. This election is jihad. Yes, we are going to. Is a war. When colonizers come to you, to colonize you, you resist. You fight for your dignity. You fight for your existence. Tina, after all, the Lagos media, they said that ours is a lie. If you travel across the north, you see lots of there are no people. Validation, let them come and do it. It's fine. Our chairman, Supreme Council, Sharia has said that, okay, let them come and do whatever they want to do. If they want to count us against it, they say we don't exist. Maybe that is the reason why they are allowing terrorists to kill all our people, all trying to depopulate us. But no matter what, we will still exist and we will still remain. Madam, I don't know about there. Because you know, some days ago, the Lagos people, they wanted to negotiate, to think about how shit can come into relation with IPOP. So used own region to bring chaos and populate you too, you know? But for us, you know, you can see. So look, we're not afraid to die. So me, I'm not lying. This is very clear. They want to strip away our dignity, strip away everything that we have always existed for. So if today the price for me is death, is bag, is to die, I won't even say, oh, if they find me in body bag, I'm not scared. I'm not scared. We are determined. If this is the price, I would rather die than live in existence and watch my people as slaves. To Tinubu's people, NADECO people. Fake NADECO. Wait, now,
mute your mind. If they are babbling you, don't put your hand. I don't want Teresa to cut you, please, in the name of God. I hate blood. I don't like seeing blood. Just keep your hand in your pocket. This guy is shaving you. I don't want to see blood, please. Ahmed, go ahead, please. He's a political historian. Ahmed, go ahead.
So, you know, you're coming. Look, we've told you. We have already, you know, it's like a war. It's like a war. When the William the Conqueror came to conquer England, you know, England, before William came, they sent a message to Germany. Where are Germany people? We gave you Elizabeth II Abi first to marry. Come and help us. So now that Lagos people are trying to colonize us, we have called our comrades. And you can see even the host is a comrade here. Can you see? This is destiny. Don't joke with something that is clear, something that is follow patterns, follow energy. We have called our comrades across the Niger. And the children of Zik, blessed people, fair people that Ibadan media have, no Ibadan people are with us. Lagos, that Lagos people have used for years to divide. Look at Makunu. It is we have crossed that bridge. If you like, repeat 1960. Are you not? So you don't want us to say that this thing you're doing is Yoruba colonization, but you people are open media and come and say that that one is from. How is it from them? How is it from them? How is it from them? The officers, they have, whether you agree or not, they have their own perspective. Were they not seeing chaos? Were they not seeing chaos? People pouring pia on each other's faces. So they have their own, see, even Japan and America today, they're best of friends. So what is your problem? If we have decided to say that, okay, no matter what will happen, even though that thing that happened, you cannot come and ascribe it to all the people from Igbo people. So at the end of the day, look, I'm not missing words. It's not a meeting, it's just certain and sure. Malam, from the time that stupid thing started, and you are finding more people getting into the trooping into the, but these are masses. So me, I don't really have a problem, because they are the ones that actually believe in their mind. They believe that Malam were not even much. That is a lie. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? That it's just numbers that so if they want to do the validation, it's their business. I don't care about that. You understand? Fine. But my own issue is this ADC. We are committed. This is a party. This is a party that we have committed. This is a camaraderie party that we want to use to solve Africa's issues, to push forward, to lead the way, to lead the pathway. You're talking Olufala here, crushing the middle class. My brother Chinonso, a very respected brother that I like. This is the same thing. This SAP is the same thing that this man has come to do. The same thing that this man has come to do. No pathway to anything, industry, nothing. Talking about, even when they went to have interview, they also, Malam, their Yoruba brother, Oti told you. They brought in, the man was asking, Tinubu, what about the hardship of the masses? Can there be some conjured way whereby something similar to what Russia did now? Something similar to what Russia did after the collapse of the Soviet Union.
Ahmed, are you speaking to the topic, or you?
So, can we ask this man to put his picture? He's made a lot of trade. Let us see who he is. My picture is there.
Shut up. How do I know that the picture you have there is your own picture? Why don't you ask me to put my own picture? Like, what kind of nonsense?
Malam, you made a lot of trades. Please,
like, wait,
put your picture up.
Wait. Please don't say that again, please. If you are tired of being in speaker section, you can drop down. The condition to speak. Wait, Ahmed, wait. The condition to speak here did not stipulate that you must put your picture and your full name. Afolabi, if you made that choice to put your original picture and your full name, that is your prerogative. That is your own problem. It's nobody's problem. This platform allow pseudonyms and all whatnot. So please, don't ask that question again. Because if you ask it again, I will drop you. This is me being serious. Just allow the man speak. If you need his pictures and everything, go to his gym and ask him that question. But don't come here and start that fraternization. I beg. Thank you. Ahmed, round up in 2 minutes, please.
Thank you. You say that you're a city boy. No, you're a village boy. Because anybody that is knows that you are here, as long as you're on social media, here, you are not a ghost. You are not invisible. Your data is there. Nigerian government clearly from wherever they are, they can assess me, can know who I am. Nobody here is a ghost. Do you understand? If you choose to show your fine boy face, it doesn't mean that everybody wants to do that. But I am not a ghost. Many people here that are on the space, they know me, they know personally. So stop trying to. And if you want to assassinate me, use thallium sulfate by no ribadu. It is better so that the government, so that when we are trying to, so that we also hold you like the way they accuse the Sergeant, you people cocked up that Sergeant Rodas said that, oh, the Abacha had a firing squad. You use ribadu so that when the democracy ends, when you people finally end the democracy, history will remember that you people had a firing squad and a thallium sulfate squad. Let it be officially known and documented that it is the government that was killing people. The one that, oh, you want my face so that you come and send your boys that are based in my country to come and easily kill me. You understand? So that it will not be documented that is the government. As we said, our Supreme Islamic Council of Sharia Affairs have said it. Have said that this election is for you people to strive back your destiny, back your dignity, and this is what we are going to do. Everything I've said here has been well thought out. I will take nothing back, and we will stand. My dad told all this signal that Lagos. What are we looking for else again? Also, my leader, we're having Kokosia Summit and everything. It was very the revelation. You know that when Buhari said I wasn't going to give Okolomo the VP ticket, Okolomo said I be because of Muslim. You know that Okolomo said I beg, or should I change to Christian? Do you know what I'm trying to say? These people every time dancing here, dancing there, oh, Makuni is coming to say, oh, I'm Muslim, so I'm closer. Is a lie. It's a lie. I'm talking about progress, development. Progress thinking ahead, talking about, oh, this and that. It won't work. I'm Muslim to get Olule. So I see what you said you should do. And if you want to be a stakeholder in our Kano, in Kano Kia, he also said the same thing. Just before yesterday, he was narrating and he was laughing. I was like, when they say they don't do Muslim, I said, I should have to be Christian. I want to say it's a problem. No, everybody has the freedom. Our leader said that he doesn't have a problem. It was like, even if you want to worship a horn, that he cut all the cows and give you the horn for you to worship the cow, the horn. Our leader Konkoso has said it. So we don't have a problem there, but all we are saying is this deception. This, but it has casted. And I assure you people that if people decide to the registered ADC, I've said it again and I'll say it again, it will be a mutual assured destruction. You people are not going to survive it. You people are never going to survive it. You people are never going to recover. That's number one. Number two, the election, if you allow it to happen, I don't even need to make anything. Already people are gone. You people are gone. So, but if it's the if it's the ADC that you try to destroy, because ADC is a party that will have legacy for next 100 years. Thank you, comrade.
Thank you. That was a very powerful submission. Very thoughtful submission. Olabi will not love it.
Why will he love it? He can't.
Because he's not talking about the registering a political party.
Like, I don't understand. You want to come and revalidate. Which time that one don't happen before?
I hear that one. That one shocked me.
This is where I never.
You want to revalidate a permanent register? What are you revalidating for?
See, Peter, we don't.
You barely have time.
I have a question for you. I don't think you should let your space be used to be issued out.
See, this space has never threatened any existence of this country. There is only one man that is threatening the coexistence of this country. He's threatening our democracy. Is Bola Ahmed Tinubu by his actions and his co-travelers. There is no other person. So don't come here and say because somebody was shouting when he was speaking now means that the person is threatening our existence. Please don't come and do that. That somebody said that I am not afraid to die doesn't mean that he is threatening our national peace. Please don't tell us. Don't preach morality to us.
The actual thing threatening our national existence. You love it. You are supporting it. Yeah. Tinubu can wake up and appoint all the appointees.
Comrade, he sidestepped the real issue and dwelling in the minor. Imagine the root cause of the problem. It's not discussed.
Yeah, because like it's part of the cause of the root cause of the whole thing, which is the urbanization, appeal to his sentiment as a Yoruba man. You get anything that threatens that his sentiment, yeah, is what he want to camouflage as a threat to national unity. Yeah. So the tribalism way Tinubu they do things, it's not threatening our unity. If from the north to the south, everybody's complaining, yeah, Alain Dume don't complain, Aerofire don't complain. But you're not finding what they mean. I don't complain. It's not like our unity is not being threatened. Now, when somebody say, anyways, well, this urbanization need to end one day.
The way themselves complain, that the same way Solo do stuff like now, that the same way Otis stuff like that the same way open stuff like So you go both
like
ways.
Afolabi
You
said.
go both ways.
Toby,
All your governors.
Go your AVI,
support it.
post your picture, make you face us.
My picture did not or there. Not my picture.
Now your back with the
Picture is
Don't be
there.
your back.
Go my profile now. You will show my pictures for there.
That guy.
Toby,
Chris
how
Paul,
about
Comrade,
You go both ways.
because
All your
they need to
governors
keep
support
an eye on that man. That
you
man
talk
is
about
trying to destabilize the country.
Comrade, when I tell you that Toby is an appendage of APC, forget that rubbish they tell you about being PDP. There is no PDP. These guys have crystallized themselves into APC. Any element you see in PDP is an APC light. So don't take their word for it. It's as simple as that. Look at this argument here. This is exactly Raj argument. Just once you talk email, you go to Anambra. The first point of contact for Raj is Anambra.
Malam, he's supporting the urbanization interest. So it is you understand that what thing they do there. You get so the thing they sweet him, he loves it, he encourages it, he enables it. You get he subscribed to it, you know. So that's why what is happening today. A Yoruba man wake up tomorrow, say the main opposition. He's trying to delegitimize them so that a Yoruba president can run unopposed for the first time. And this is the same Yoruba presidency where they say get 32 governors. They have the money, they have the incumbency. They are so confident, they say opposition is in disarray. But somehow, for the life of me, which I don't understand, you are still scared and cowardly. And nobody don't even Buhari, yeah? Buhari never even imagine running unopposed. Madam, even at the height of defection to PDP, yeah, there was a time where everybody, even everybody felt go to PDP. Yeah, so that's the thing. So, but if there's a take home from this whole thing, is that Tinubu is scared. Forget all their performance, you understand, all their putting up faces, yeah? They're scared. Like, they don't have the numbers to win elections. And that's why they want to run unopposed. Anyways.
Okay, thank you, comrade. But the thing is that you guys don't know. You said Buhari. You think APC did not sow this discourse?
Buhari did not sow discourse in other
political
party.
With Alimodu Sharif,
Buhari never did
they tried to take over PDP. They tried to destroy PDP. If it wasn't people that fought back,
Buhari did not give Nazi SUVs to go to the court 5 weeks to a convention to destabilize the party.
No,
what are you saying, Toby?
It's not about 5 weeks.
I'm not regretting why Jonathan has to cut you. Jonathan will have not handed over power. Because
listen, I'm not even trying to.
Abacha is better.
I'm not running cover.
Abacha is better than this guy. You don't want opposition, you want to run alone, you are destabilizing everybody, you are telling me it's politics. You will learn.
Toby, let us analyze this.
I want
2019.
Put Nigerians in
Did this stop?
This is the irresponsibility of ADC leaders to put Nigerians
to all the opposition supporters. Please don't go and revalidate your PVCs. If you have your PVCs, keep them intact. If you go to your polling unit and anybody tells you to invalidate, you see what will happen. We have permanent voters card. You are telling us to go and validate. You want to gaslight me. Why is it permanent? You want to reduce people's numbers. You have 32 governors. You have 32 governors, 82 senators. You are still scared.
No, but your
leaders
are irresponsible.
And you are coming to tell me that you, Toby, you are an APC supporter. Shut up. Shut up your mouth. Just go and put your APC back.
Your leaders are irresponsible.
Oh, APC.
Oh God, like see, look at. I can never believe in my life, as a foundational PDP member, that this is what they have turned my great party to. Okay. To the extent that this is what it was. Saraki that brought his father to PDP. His father was with ANPP. It was Saraki that made his father to join.
Wait a minute, I can't hear you.
A call came in. You know, I'm using my main line, so get this thing. So that this man, hey, Toby, you know, this is not what we were taught in the beginning. Please stop doing this thing. Even if you don't want to support opposition, you know what you will do. You can sidestep this thing. But no, the power belongs to the people. It's not to Tinubu and his cohort and his Tinubu and the 40, whatever they call them, 40 criminals. Please, just stay out of this one.
No, Malam, I just want to make a quick submission, because this thing, Atiku Abubakar running away from the PDP, not fixing his house.
Please, that is not the agenda on this thing.
Wait, wait.
Toby, you are not speaking to the topic. Now, what they annoy everybody with that?
Sorry, Abacha is better than Tinubu. NADECO boys and the Apologists cries out. Please, we are not here to discuss about Atiku Abubakar. If you remember, when somebody wanted to make it about engineer SIJ also, want to make it about P2B, comrade caution the guy, it's not about P2B. Please, what we are talking about here is Tinubu, and we are comparing his journey with Abacha, who is the worst dictator. That's what we are discussing here. Please don't bring Atiku here. Okay? Anything you're allowed to talk about is ADC, how they want to deregister them, how they suspend every membership of the leadership of the political party, and why would they do so? Please.
Malam, we have had two generals head of state. They are better than this civilian. Two generals. General Muhammadu Buhari was better.
I think, calm down now. Let me say my submission, please.
Civilian is now acting like a military guy.
Yusuf, please, when is your turn?
Yusuf, allow him to speak.
But it's very, very unfortunate. I don't even think it will come to a time in our politics that we would be praising a military government. Because if we want to give facts and context, you're going to tell me who in this administration is Al Mustafa, who in this administration is Sergeant Rogers, because these are all history that you could go back to and what they did to the Nigerian people. Wait, no, please. When I'm done, you would rebuttal whatever I'm saying, because it does not make any sense. Malam, me and you was on a space a couple weeks ago when you yourself were like, during Abacha's time, we were using sawdust. Are we using sawdust now? It's very unfortunate how people that fought for democracy, this is not even about Tinubu. I do not even support Tinubu in the grand scheme of things. But this is not good for Nigeria, and this rhetoric you guys are spewing out. It is not good for our country. It is not good for our democracy, because there are a lot of people in NADECO that are not Tinubu that fought for this democracy, that they have not benefited nothing from this democracy. So it's just so unfortunate that this is what our generation have come into. I'm sure the older generation that fought for the democracy will be disappointed that this generation is praising Abacha with all the pain it cost Nigeria at that time. Yes, if we want to play politics, it should not be this politics of praising military dictators. at the end of the day, right, I'm not in support of any political party being deregistered. I'm coming from an angle of you were the presidential candidate in 2023. Why are you running away from your party? Why can't you fix your home? This is what we call about showing leadership. But we chose to remain, and we chose to face we chose to face the battle. You are maligning us, you are giving us, is it every cycle that you want to be registering a new party? I'm sure, Malam, last election, you were on LP, you supported LP, majority of you supported LP. Now again, it's ADC. Next election, would it be NDC? That one, in a sense, is worse for our democracy, because I call for 2 legacy parties. Because if we have 2 legacy parties, there will not be any of this nonsense going on, running away from a political party just because you can't stay, or just because you can't have your way, or just because you can't stay and fix house. It's just so unfortunate that this is what our politics has gone through, that because of the aid for the president, in which I don't even support personally. But I will not in that turn around and say NADECO wasn't, or NADECO or even Abacha was better than Tinubu in the grand scheme of things, because none of the atrocities that was happening in that period is happening now. Please, we need to tone down the rhetoric of inviting the military into our democracy. It doesn't make any sense.
Olga, take your water baptism to hell.
Because
take your water baptism to hell. Take it to hell.
This type of rhetoric,
Let us speak here.
This type of rhetoric encourages the military that, if the Nigerian people are thinking Abacha was better, maybe it's time for us to come back into the politics. And I'm sure none of us want that.
It can never happen. They don't have the balls.
But even with that fact, right? Majority of the Southeast leaders, your leaders, support Tinubu. Majority of them. This is not yesterday. This is facts. So it's just so unfortunate that the politics have gone to that level. And I cannot blame you entirely. Yes, this government has an hand in doing a lot of BS that does not make any sense. But this problem in particular about the ADC court issues is solely on them. And it should not be advocating responsibility to other people is just irresponsible. And that's why I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you.
Hey, Toby. Thank you very much. Guys, you people should wait now. Respect the office of co-host. Toby, the framers of our constitution understand the importance of people moving political party. That was why they allow it into our constitution. They've not done anything wrong. And let us start. Tinubu started with AD in 1999. He did not contest a re-election with AD. He jumped ship to another political party, AC. After that election, he changed it again to ACN. He jumped ship again. He moved into APC. So at no time would you come out here and start telling me that because people move from one political distance to other is the reason why whatever that is happening. Imagine that the framers of our constitution limited us to that we must stay in a two-party system, and the character like Tinubu jumped into the fray. What would have happened? They would have marked it that there is a thunderous litigation upon litigation. That is why the party in the opposition cannot get themselves. That is what it would have looked like. But the reason why it's now so clear today is because they are in another political party. Because you are watching what is happening in PDP. That your political party, that the people you support are today standing, testing out and telling us that Tinubu should go unopposed. And the people clap, your guy clap, and they are advising us here. Hi. Hey.
is it that this urbanization is cut across political party? But Tina and this other guy will say otherwise, because they have been advocates of people saying that this is wrong. My brother, I listened to your submission, but I could not make anything out of it. There is nowhere in our constitution that says that you cannot join any other political party. It is your choice. And you cannot take it out on people for doing so. But what you will not do to them because they join another political party, that you want to deregister that political party. Of all the political parties, AAC have contested 2 elections without winning anything. Many of these political parties have not won anything. But it is the one that today have a current senator. Current is the saying that they should deregister. If we talk this thing, make sense of what we are saying, please. So, on that,
No. I'm not in support of anybody deregistering.
No, you support Tinubu. You support Tinubu because he's a Yoruba man.
No.
You support your fellow Yoruba
Wait,
man.
hold on.
So mute your
Why you
damn
screaming?
mic.
Yes, I
We see
support
through
Tinubu
you.
just like
We see through your
like
shenanigans.
support Tinubu.
You are a Yoruba bigot.
sorry, sir. You have not gotten to Yoruba bigot. Toby, please mute your mic. Where you've made your submission and you got a clap back. The space was not open for you. At last I checked, I don't even know whether you get invitation. So please, we'll move the mic. You got a response for what you said. Don't start changing it, because if you change it, I will still change it for you. So that will mean that you and I will hold on to this mic and others will not speak. So I am here to keep the record straight, very, very straight. We will not bend any rule here. Okay? So please, don't be saying that you are in PDP. What are you doing? You are in PDP to be clapping for Tinubu, and you feel you are doing better. Hi! How did we get to this level? I would rather not be partyless than to be in PDP of today, because that PDP is a shadow of itself. You guys have made a mess of a great party built by great men. Great men, Solomon La, Alex Ekweme, Chubo Kadibo, Atiku Abubakar. So many great names I can lay my hands on. Ijedi Ghana and the host of them.
Peter
Tony
Obi.
Anini, mute your mic, please. Mute your mic. If you mute your mic again, we'll have problem with you. The great Tony Anini, the Mr. Fix It. And this is what you guys can fix. Even this party, at some point, bring the great Olukola Salaki into the party. But look at what a mess that you guys are making of that party. Just simply because you want to support one man. You come, you tell me that you're not supporting the man, but everything you do, everything you will say otherwise. Like, are you so aloof of what you are saying, or is it that you are reading out the speech of another person that you don't, even while you're reading it, can't you just see
The interest of Nigeria, the interest of democracy.
Oh, mute your mic. You get it out today.
You people are protecting the interest of Yoruba people, not Nigeria.
I don't
It's
know
the interest of Yoruba people.
The interest you are protecting.
Oh, man. Nigerians are here telling you otherwise.
In fact, it's not even the interest of Yoruba people. It's the interest of Tinubu, because Yoruba people are suffering. Yoruba people are all over the place suffering, like others.
Calm down. We will have this conversation. Everything you're saying is singing Tinubu song, and you turn around and say it's not what I'm saying. I beg, stop deceiving yourself. You don't think you are deceiving us. You are deceiving yourself. It is obvious that you are pretending to sleep. No matter what I do here today, you will never wake up. So there is no point. I'm not interested in you. Just, you've done your submission. Leave others to speak, please. Let's move the mic. Madam, you have the mic. Thank you.
Malam, please, there was some wrong information that you gave. Can I ask Malam a question?
Thank you, Malam. Let me make my submission. Thank you very much, Malam.
forget about the wrong information. Allow Madabu to speak. Apology. Off your mic.
Okay, man, make Guinea, let Guinea speak, please. Yeah, I want to know who's behind the accounts.
Toby, you support.
Guys,
So
Guinea speak, yeah.
if you guys don't mind, I want to give an American perspective from an outsider. Now, I
Okay,
don't
yeah,
understand
go ahead. Yeah.
what Tinubu stands for, but I do know that under Operation Trojan Shield, they took down each of the mafias all throughout the country. And they took down the Nigerian mafia. And if the Nigerian men, the good Nigerian men, are going to have any chance, they're going to have to reverse engineer and look at how that mafia formed. And they're going to have to route out it being reformed under an imperialism shield. So these imperialists are going to try to say, oh, we took out all the bad guys. We took out all the Nigerian mafia. But what they will put back in its place in that power vacuum will be much worse, but using your own people against you. So it's very important that you guys see, hey, this leader was doing this, and this is how he was blackmailed, and this is what the criminal activity that he was doing on the side. And then this exact same setup is getting set up again, only it's now backed by imperialists.
So Guinea, are you trying to tell us that Tinubu is a criminal?
No, what I'm saying is that I don't know anything about Tinubu's policies or any of that. What I am saying is that they have a larger plan for imperialism 2.0 for Nigeria, and it's going to involve reforming your mafia.
Okay, Guinea, thank you for that submission. Thank you.
Guinea,
thank you for that submission.
All right.
I don't think you understand the subject matter. You know?
Yeah, it does not.
I didn't mean you accepted that Tinubu is a criminal. I know you understand, but you don't understand.
Comrade, Malam made some wrong information. He passed. We need to correct it. He said,
Comrade, let me say this.
Wait.
Afolabi. Today is a day of wrong information, and they will fly whether you like it or you don't like it. You're not correcting anything. Oh, you've never seen Malam on the steering wheel. You will see it today. Don't correct anything. You are not correct. You are not here to correct. We are not taking corrections. Just so long as you are not doing anything that is danger to any ethnicity. But you see the truth. The ones with figures who will read it out. You want to tell me that Tinubu did not join AC and did not join AD, did not do this one. That's what you want to correct. Does it matter? This information, will it help anybody? He formed AC to ACN. Was he not? He was changing the name. Whether whatever, I don't care. And this is not important to this conversation. We're talking about the registering party and all these things. So forget all these things you are trying to correct. Please, let's move on.
Ahmed, don't come put them on notice.
On notice. Mutual assured destruction. They got rat.
You guys have to shout. Put your picture of Gulak. You go to the gallows.
You go to gallows. You do this. Please see. Nobody should threaten anybody here. Nobody.
Hello. Can anybody hear me?
Yeah, we can hear.
Hello?
It's a free for all at this point. Actually, you get.
As long as you are not threatening any tribe or anything, just speak your mind. Nobody will threaten anybody here. Gallo.
Malam.
Sir.
Malam. Yeah, Malam. Let's say this truth. There's one truth that people are running away from. I know that people don't want us to say it. It's uncomfortable. But there is a tribal leaning to everything these people here are doing. Most of them that are supporting Tinubu is just because Tinubu is from their tribe. Not because they are gaining anything, not because the living standards of the Yoruba people have improved.
No, hold on.
You are running around. This space is not about.
And then anybody can support it. I can support Obi because he's an Igbo man.
Your uncle. I don't
you
care.
Understand? Nobody cares.
If you support him and you are hungry, that is your problem.
We don't care. We're not here to preach anything. What we are trying to say here is that nobody will take Nigerians for granted. You will not come here and change the game in the middle of the game. You cannot do it. It will not happen. We will not watch you do it. The country does not belong to you. You are not the only one in this country. People will contest against you. And you must let that happen.
You must let that happen, exactly.
You must let it happen. You will do it whether you like it or you don't like it. If you don't want to do it, we will bend your hand to do it. Simple. I'm not here to sugarcoat it. We have cowards too much. How can we be running from a coward that have 32 governors and is still afraid? Why are you telling me about the good governance? Like
the good governance.
Which good governance? Who told you
good governance?
Whether you eat, you don't eat. We are saying that it is our constitutional right to organize ourselves and contest against you. You cannot come through the back door. Yeah. You have never governed for one day. You have been doing politics. You are interested in opposition. You are fixing your people in all opposition to destroy them. This is what we are talking, and this is the truth. You frustrate them in your this thing. You borrow money. You keep borrowing money every day. You are throwing into the political party, sponsoring, giving judges and everybody. You are desecrating every institution. This is the topic. I'm not interested in it.
Reports say we don't give. Reports say we don't give INEC. Very exotic estates.
Estates, yeah. You share our common patrimony and you come here and tell me whether Toby they eat bread, they buy and keep it. That is campaign this thing. We don't even have campaign.
2023 format now check on do here.
You can't be using the same format. Look at this time around now, we are not having a political party. You are talking about eating bread.
Yeah, who they support because of
the man that is not eating bread is coming here to tell you that Tinubu is right. You are trying to appeal to his conscience. I beg go. When I stop, when I know when will they move mad here? This is not what we are talking about. Somebody with hunger is telling you that Tinubu is doing the right thing. You go to a police station, tell somebody that fuel is expensive. He will tell you that it's not the fault of Tinubu. This person is on a salary of less than 50,000 naira. Less than 50,000 naira. This person is trekking 3 kilometers, 4 kilometers to get to work, and his salary cannot feed him for the whole week. He begged from hand to mouth, and he's coming to tell you that it's not the fault of Tinubu. Whose fault will it be? My own fault. That is the person you are trying to preach to about good governance. When people are doing this thing.
To be honest, my brother, you're right. To be honest, you're very correct. Let's focus on the coward. The coward, the so-called master strategist who is a coward.
The question is, why don't you have a party? It's your own leaders in responsibility.
Bluetooth connected.
Must remove that man. I've never seen somebody that is as scared as him. He has Yorubanized his cabinet, the government. He has collected all the governors in the country. He has everything to his. He has appointed INEC chairman. He has done everything. The question is, why is this man still scared? That's what everybody is wondering. You have everything to your advantage, and you're still scared. Why are you scared like a chicken? Allow the election. Let us beat you blue-black. You have all the money. You have the government, everything under your control. Why is this man still appear? Even Buhari no appear rich like this. That guy is a shameless person. He's a coward. He's not somebody that we should be looking at as our president. We have to find a way to kick him away, kick him out of that place as soon as possible. What a shame. I'm ashamed of him. If you're a Yoruba person, you should be ashamed of Tinubu. If you're a Nigerian, you should be ashamed of Tinubu. Shame on him.
Yeah, thank you. So, Eche, can you tell me two bodies that are independent from the executive? Two institutions that are independent of the executive today. According to constitutional structure, two of them that should be independent, yeah?
Legislature and the
No, I'm not talking of arms of government, like two institutions, like government institutions. Number one, now INEC. Yeah? So INEC needs, they are not literally say independent. You get? The table went ahead to appoint a Yoruba man there. Yeah? Number two, the CBN, right? Should be an independent body. You understand? People still went there to appoint a Yoruba man. Oh God. You know.
So comrade, if you remember Buhari in the days of Buhari, when they were asking Buhari, if you lose election, will you concede? In the heat of that election, Buhari said, I will not lose.
Yeah.
Can Tinubu say the same thing?
Yeah, yes, exactly. We are in less credible opposition now. In fact, leading to the election, PDP was getting momentum because there was mass defection. You understand? But Tinubu just see what I say. In fact, the day after Kwakwa said this, Tinubu just
PDP, you see, comrade, the word is PDP. PDP. Like I just said, we need a strong opposition.
Toby, please mute your mic. I dislike this shenanigan you are doing here. Like, that was when human beings were in PDP. Today, that PDP today is a psychopathic PDP. Anybody you see there is an example of psychopath. Please stop that. We've seen people walk, Bola Ige from AD walk with Obasanjo. He did not misbehave like this. Please, don't water down this conversation. You die on this too. Okay. Comrade, go ahead. I beg. Don't know what this guy is doing.
No mind to be. Yeah. So okay, now we'll make Mustafa, go ahead.
Yeah. You read my mind. Mustafa, go ahead, please.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Kamal and others. So, like for me, I'm going to basically start with feeling so much disappointed that is in what is going on in the country now, because I don't from the beginning, that is for me, see any reason Tinubu should be a president of the country. There is no any reason. That is for people that have sense. I don't know, because if you look at Tinubu's history of there is politics and the way the man is since from the beginning, that is from his genesis of life, you understand that Tinubu doesn't even need to be a president of the country. See, let me tell you the facts. It's so ashamed now for me being in Nigeria to speak in the international country to say that Tinubu is my president. It's so ashamed. There is no any part of saying that somebody is supporting him because of his language or something like that. Look at even there is his background. How can you tell me that a president of the country? I cannot tell you the age of my president. I cannot tell you which school my president went to. I cannot tell you there is who is my president. He doesn't have any family member. How can you tell me this a woman been living? You cannot show his brother, his sister that he lived with. This is so pathetic for Nigeria. Look, I don't know what to say, but anybody coming up saying that he's supposed to do that person is so very stupid and useless. That's what I'll say. This issue of Tinubu issue that people are supporting, want to vote him, is issue of dealing with those people. They don't have sense. They need to go to psychiatric for medical checkup, because there is no any point of people saying that Tinubu should go back to as a president of the country on what is going on in the country today. This man come up in the first day, remove subsidy of that is without any connotation, without even looking into what is going on to come up after the subsidy, putting people's life into there is serious going backwards. Now look at the petrol price in the country. You cannot even buy something in this country again. Why could somebody come and tell that they want to support Tinubu? On what basis? And by the way, like you are saying, all these people that are coming up supporting Tinubu are basically from his tribe.
What happened to Mustafa again? Okay. Madago is here. Sorry. Let me accept this. So, Madago, as you are coming up, please, you have the mic. I don't know what is happening in that over. That you people cannot get a good network there. But it's okay. We'll fix that one when we take over government because Bosun Tijani have proven that you cannot do anything. But we'll fix it because we are taking power. We can't let Tinubu run this country to the ground. Like, I mean, this is our ancestors' estate. We must possess our possession. This country belongs to all of us. No one man will turn this country to his own personal estate. This is not Lagos. If Lagos people allow him to treat them in that manner, we Nigerians will fight. We will do everything within the ambit of law to resist tyranny. He does not have a place in our constitution. He will not stand. He will never stand. Problem. And we will discuss it and we will deal with it. Madagu, you have the mic. Please go ahead, my brother.
First of all, comrade, mụ na gị enwela issue. Ị hụrụ nwaanyị onye ọcha gị kwere ya ikwu before me. This is what we talk about. You are unpatriotic. Ikwere Gini ikwu before me.
Are you done with NYSC?
You returned from shoot your shot place. I wanted to shoot your shot as one onye ọcha. It's fine. It's fine.
Are you done with NYSC?
Well, I'll be serving when you will be struggling with your democracy.
Oh yeah, let's go to Kenny that has completed his NYSC.
Okay, you are not done. I thought the guy is done.
He's not done.
We'll start engaging you when you are done. So that time you know.
Well, that time you understand what national politics.
Yeah, we'll engage you later. We'll circle back to you. We have to do it. Let's
create an exception.
Let's encourage him. I think that should be a better word. Let's encourage him. Mother, we have the mic. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, anyway, one of the reasons why I came back up was when Afolabi was talking about, did every state not get a minister? In fact, the reason why the military is better than Tinubu is because the military established what is called the Federal Character Commission, which was later put into our constitution in 1999. And what does the Federal Character Commission say? Or what does the Act of the Federal Character say? Is that you would not share positions, whether in MDAs, parastatals, or ministries, in a way that is skewed to one demography, be it by religion, by ethnicity, or by tribe. That was the act that created the Federal Character Commission. That's what it says. But Tinubu today has created one section, has as twice of ministers as one region in the country. Which is crazy, which is insane, because this is the same person that is democratic. And then back to the topic, everybody's saying, Tinubu is not as worse as Abacha or as worse as the military. And I've seen APC boys posting, under OBJ, people were killed in Odi massacre. Was it not under this government that an entire community was raised down to the ground in Delta State in Okwama in 2024?
Don't mind them. They did say we get amnesia.
That entire community was raised down to the ground. In fact, not only was it raised down, the governor had to go there and had to meet the few surviving people that escaped before the military came. So that is what the military, what OBJ did in 2005 or whenever you want to quote, because just 70 soldiers died and the entire community was cleared down. In fact, till today, we don't know if the federal government gave that community any remuneration for their losses. Going further, was it not under this government that one of the investigative journalists here, Pidom, was arrested and jailed and not charged to God for 72 hours according to our constitution? What's the difference between that and what the military did? And Toby was saying, who is the Al-Mustafa here? Al-Mustafa here is Nuhu Rebadu. Because that's the person that is able to charge underage kids or minors to courts. for engaging in a protest. Also, this is also the first time that we have had a member of the international community being held for more than a year plus in detention before he escaped. Because he escaped, or they did not release him. Before he escaped. And also, the person alleged that he wanted them to bribe them for somebody's own presidential ambition, and that person is still in charge of the national security of the country. So what is the difference between, the head of Nigerian security today and the head of Nigerian security under Sani Abacha? I mean, or is it the reporters that are getting missing every day that are being covered by Amnesty International as well? Because there are some people that are still in prison today under this administration. So, I mean, we are yet to see what is different from the past administration and people's own administration now. Because it looks like it's the same thing. It looks like it is the same thing. And I think there is a problem here. Anytime people talk about NADECO, it's as if it's referring to certain people. And Obi did not say NADECO as a whole. He said some NADECO boys. He made that statement, some. And people have been, vomiting since yesterday, or posting all the NADECO people. He said some NADECO boys. And the some he's referring to are the ones that wanted to be commissioner under the same Abacha. The some that is referring to are the people that are now giving contracts to the same person that was helping Abacha launder money back then. Not only giving contracts, giving the most expensive contracts in the country's history. And this same person that they are giving this contract to has not carried out any corporate social responsibility projects till today. Unlike other people that are giving contracts, even the Chinese communications construction company, at least they build hospitals, they open boreholes in communities that they go to even to construct these roads. None of these people supporting Tinubu today can tell us the particular corporate social responsibility that's high-tech that Tinubu gave the most important or the most expensive contract today has done. So we wonder what the difference is if the same person that was in this same Abacha's government is now our Minister of Budget and Planning, And at least under Abacha, the country was secure. We are not having 20 people dying by killings per day, because on average, 20 people are dying in Nigeria per day now under Tinubu. In fact, more people have died in this first quarter than in the last year of Buhari's presidency. So, is this the government that is now better than a military administration? I mean, it's something that I want Toby and Afolabi to tell us, because it seems like Toby is the PDP branch for the Tinubu's government. So there is no stats you want to look at today that shows that Tinubu is less damaging to our democracy than the military was. At least, in fact, the military that we're talking about, Babangida was able to conduct an election that today, under Professor Humphrey Moses, is regarded as the most credible election. And there was opposition. But today, even the off-cycle elections have had one of the worst irregularities. In fact, under Buhari, they are saying that off-cycle elections were free and fair. Today, off-cycle elections are not even called to be free and fair anymore. So the military conducted free and fair election. In 1979, they conducted free and fair election. In 1992, 1993, but today, Tinubu cannot conduct free and fair election. Even in states, even in off-cycle elections, he cannot conduct free and fair elections in off-cycle elections where INEC is less stretched. So how do we now consider Tinubu's presidency to be better than the military administration that has passed? And almost all the NADECO people that are actually honest people have not been seen to have benefited from a NADECO person that is president today, because they know the kind of NADECO person that is president today. So if being part of NADECO was following one person around and not even having any substantial something to, contribute to that NADECO, and then ending up being president now, and then carrying the whole NADECO title on his head, then I don't know what we are talking about. So please, Afolabi and Toby, people should stop gaslighting us. You stop gaslighting us. This government has committed massacre in one state, and in fact, you are threatening us to commit more massacres in other states in Nigeria, and even more massacres are happening in other states that we are not aware of.
Mother, thank you. Yeah, thank you. I think you hit the dead in the head. Although what I was able, otherwise I would have given a more powerful submission. Yeah, but you still tried. You did your best. Yeah, thank you, Mother.
Comrade, when you are doing your NYC, you are not politically aware.
Oh God. Okay, Kenny, I see you. I'll come back to you. Let Robodo go there. We'll go to Kenny. Robodo, you're not there. Okay, you've dropped. Okay, Mustafa, complete your submission, then we'll go to Kenny.
Okay, thank you very much. I just have some network issue. That is why. So it wasn't organic and network for our network. So, like I was saying, so many people are talking about there is the issue of democracy and the issue of Abacha. For me, now, I have sit down and realized that there is not any difference between today's Nigerian government and the military regime. Why am I saying this? The purpose of democracy is for people to have freedom to vote whoever they want, and the person should be that is as the president that will lead them. So if you look at today's Nigeria, all the by-election that was conducted recently, there was no election that was free and fair. It's just APC sitting down, choosing whatever person they like to be there, then place him there. Just using the election as a camouflage to say that there was election in Nigeria. Then secondly, people to have confidence in voting. If you look at Nigeria today, there is no any confidence in voting. The last election, I was in Abuja completely. People doesn't even come out to vote for, that is the Amak election, which is very shameful. They just sit down and vote the result for the candidate, which is very shameful. People have lost hope in democracy completely. Okay, totally. So democracy is a system of government that give people the dividend of what they call there is economic development, because people will question their leaders. The leaders should give account of what they are doing. Okay, look at the democracy today in Nigeria. There is no account. There is no economic. There is improvement. There is no economic development in every region. The government looter it. That there is the government today in Nigeria. I know the other government. I'm not saying that other administration are bad. I am a good story. But today's administration is worse that we have never seen it in the history of this country. Okay, let me continue. Looking at there is economic development now in the country. There is no any future for any youth. Let me tell you the fact, there is no future for the country. The country is being looted out. The money of the country, we don't know where it's going on. Borrowing is too much in the country now that in the necessary by we don't even have the figures that the government is trying to borrow again. Let me tell you, even a loan app, when you apply a loan, it will take a time before they give you the loan. But today, as a government of Nigeria, the government will borrow money within 24 hours. And they say, how we approve it for them. Are we running a country? Are we running a military regime? No. This is an autocracy system of government. It's not even democracy or military regime. In military, there is a system of balancing in the government, whereby even the president will be afraid that they will coup you one day. But this democracy today in Nigeria have given the room to the government to be more relaxed, to do whatever they like, that nobody is going to question them. Okay, totally. Democracy gives people the freedom to ask account of what is happening in the country. Today, there is no politician that is in this regime. I'm telling it. When you account for him through social media or something like that, that politician will not arrest you and put you in freedom, in prison. Because of what? Because of the freedom you have to ask for the account. Okay, today there is no that freedom. Okay, are you telling me that today we are only democracy in the country? There is no democracy. There's no democracy in Nigeria again. Because if you look at Abacha regime, there are serious developments in the country. There are serious. Even today, there is establishment in the country whereby when they ask you, they will tell you it's Abacha that build those establishments. All of us here have grown up, even though we are youth, have grown up to realize that Abacha have kept a lot of money in international country, whereby even today government of democracy have went there and took the money from there. We don't know whether Abacha stole the money or he didn't steal it. So, but today government in Nigeria even get the money back to the country. Can you guys give account of what Tinubu is doing? Nobody can give account of what Tinubu is doing. Let me tell you even the shameful part of everything. Okay, even there is spokesperson of the president, Balewa, that went to the international that is media to speak the other time. Look at how he was disgraced. Why? Forget about what he said before about Tinubu. Look at how he was disgraced because he doesn't have any information about the government. That is, we are talking about this government today in Nigeria. It's just run by some people sitting in a side. Just their idea is what is going on in the country. Okay, let's come back to the division of the country in the sense whereby every that is federal, that is talking about federal character. In Nigeria, there is military regime, there is federal character, whereby every tribe is not feel that is left alone. But today in Nigeria, I can solidly tell you that the most position in this country are being held by Yoruba people. This is not something that is like everybody is seeing it. If people want to change there is a position, you will find a replacement of a Yoruba man. From there is someone that is submissive to him, a Yoruba man, and put him there. So how can somebody be telling us that we are only the most democracy in Nigeria? The military regime is better. That is the truth. If you can say it. Today, no youth in Nigeria, no youth, I'm telling you the fact, no youth have confidence in this government. No youth have confidence in democracy. No youth have confidence in Nigeria. Why? Because the youth, the confidence in the country of the youth have been taken out by these people.
Mustafa, my brother, yeah, I think you've made a very salient point. Yeah, although as we are rounding up, you've spoken the first time. I want Kenny to speak. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, like that part you said about first of all, where are you from, Mustafa?
Me?
Yes.
I'm from Bauchi.
Bauchi, thank you. So, from the perspective of the people of Bauchi, right?
Yes.
The federal character have not been applied in terms of appointment today.
Yeah, it's applied now. I can say we have 2 ministers that is in federal level.
I mean, aside from ministers, the general of appointments.
You say?
The entire appointment outside of ministers.
No, it's not applied.
Okay, because I talk about Yorubas and everything. Yeah.
Okay.
So me, I share that sentiment that this government has been Yorubanized to a very large extent. Yeah. And
this is the reality.
Yeah, that's the reality. And they tend to compare Buhari to this, you understand? But I believe there's a difference between Buhari and Tinubu today in terms of sectionalizing the government.
Yes, they are different. Understand why we are not saying Buhari is not Buhari regime, that is administration is not worse. But today we are talking about Tinubu on its worse. See, I don't even have the adjective to use to qualify the way Tinubu have destroyed this country. I know people will be thinking that I'm just trying to rant. I'm not ranting. It's because I'm angry. Why are we allowing this thing to be going on in this country? Are we not thinking? Don't we have sense? Don't we have common sense? This man is only one. Let me even tell the government, complete the administration of the country they don't even pass 5,000. How can they be controlling 200 plus people life, destroying the future of people life that are coming 100 years coming? This is so angry.
Round up with this. Can you give your final warning to this shenanigan happening before you actually round up?
Okay, if it is my final warning, we as Nigerians, we shouldn't allow this thing to go on. We shouldn't allow. Look, I'm not supporting ADC. I'm not saying that ADC is good. I'm not saying that Atiku camps are good, but we shouldn't allow the government to scrape that is opposition. We shouldn't allow it. See, we should back the opposition with all our power to see that they have the positive power to battle with this government. And moreover, I'm not saying that when Atiku and others get to the administration, they'll be good. But let's understand one thing. If we can remove the government from power, when Atiku go there, he knows that the people have power to remove him. He will come to his senses. And I don't know why they are getting me.
Yeah,
let's remove the other government. They do not do it. Then we also remove them.
Mustafa, thank you. Very powerful submission. Yeah, thank you for that submission.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you
for the praise.
Yeah, thank you. I like that submission because what it shows is that people from the east are telling you are Yorubanizing the government. People from the Northwest is saying they say you are Yoruba, that is the government. People from the Northeast is saying you are Yoruba, that is the government. People from everywhere is telling you are Yoruba, that is the government. Yeah? And now this is the height of it. And NADECO, who is of the Yoruba extraction, is coming to weaken the opposition so that Tinubu runs unopposed. Yeah? So, yeah, INEC is taking this action headed by a Yoruba man so that another Yoruba man will benefit. So this is a Yoruba that is oppression. Like, so that's why I like how everybody is approaching this issue. Nobody's looking at it. In fact, I saw a statement from Bolaji. Yeah? Bolaji said nobody will follow that unlawful order. Like, literally, nobody look. Everybody knows it's not illegal. They want more on the ADC constitution. This constitution, that constitution, ADC, they should have done this. No, nobody's doing. ADC will continue with their conversion as if nothing happened because we know that this is a Yorubanized operation. It have no bearing to legality. Yeah? I saw P2B. P2B is even firing more. You get? Nobody is giving this nonsense attention. One Yoruba man come to tell us, oh, this chairman is not the chairman. At the benefit of another Yoruba man. And you want us to make it a national issue.
Chairman? And who is the chairman? No chairman.
No chairman. You get? No chairman. You like literally, we are looking at like a very like, and the people defending it are also Yorubas. Check the people. 100% of people defending this thing are Yorubas. What's any legal opinion that supports this? That legal opinion is likely a Yoruba person. I've been taking that statistics. This is the fact.
Comrade, there is something we need to let the people know. That if anything should happen to our democracy, we should know the quarters that we will hold responsible. Because this is how it's starting. Because not putting this into account that these guys, Tinubu and his co-travelers are trying to truncate our democracy. That when it happens, these are the people responsible.
Malam, thank you. You know, so if we can't mark this under a national issue, from a national perspective, we know streamline them to what is happening. Yeah? We have to put the players on the spotlight, the players in this thing. Yeah? If you take a sample of all the players doing this thing today, they are predominantly of Yoruba extraction, if not all. You get? So we have to narrow down to the demography doing this thing today. People from other tribes and other tribes have entered Aso Rock and they have left. They don't do this kind of thing. Why must it be this current set of Yoruba politicians? Yeah? Why must it be this current? You don't want to run up, you don't want competition, you don't want to contest, you don't want to share, you don't want fairness, you don't want to compete. We are not going to run out of this country because some Yoruba politicians took over the government. You Yorubanize the federal government with appointment. That is not enough. You diverted most capital projects to the Yoruba's region. That's not enough. The independent body we have in Nigeria today, CBN, you appointed a Yoruba man. INEC, you appointed a Yoruba man. That is not enough. Now, the Yoruba man you appointed is coming to tell us that the only viable opposition party cannot contest to benefit a Yoruba presidency. That's not enough. Yorubas are coming here on space and on timeline and on primetime TV to defend it. That's not enough. Who knows what will happen next? And you want us to be talking about this issue in ambiguity on the surface level when we say this is a Yoruba stage operation. What's happening now? Yoruba operation now? Counter me with facts. Now Yoruba operation. Look at the people. Like, look at what is happening now. The people where they're so opinionated against, to deny it. We know who they are, where they are from. I mean, I've seen enough to start speaking out. And if you have seen enough, you have to speak out too. Now, wow, this is like, it's annoying. Like, are you the first to get into Asura? What level of grade is this? You want to monopolize the government. You want to monopolize election. You want to monopolize appointment. You want to monopolize capital projects because they gave you key to Asorok. And you think people are not watching or counting scores or observing? Can you go ahead? Like, this is very irritating. Yes, it's very irritating, very pathetic.
It is, comrade. It is. Regardless of anyhow you want to look at the scenario, every well-meaning in Nigeria should be extremely angry. Not even today, but yesterday, day before yesterday, since this man came into power. Or I've never, even the Abacha, they are even trying to, I mean, comparing Abacha to Tinubu is like comparing Jesus to a Satan, to devil. Because, I mean, we know Abacha that defended Naira. The West hated him because he was defending Naira. He wanted Naira to be very strong. But today, we have a guy that is even selling us to the West. Any amount you bid Nigeria, Tinubu will sell. He won't even let you come and bid. He will come to you. He will bring Nigeria to you and sell Nigeria. So there's no comparison. For me, there's no comparison. Yes, it's a military rule. I don't want a military rule. But what we have today is worse than what we had in military rule. There was more freedom then than we have today under this regime, Tinubu's regime. And then the perspective you talked last is where I wanted to come in. And it's good that, people have touched on it, which means we cannot, because of national unity, and we cannot call names and say, hey, if this happens, then do not blame anybody that say Yoruba is trying to, Tinubu of Yoruba extraction is trying to destroy the democracy of Nigeria. There's nothing wrong to say that. When Obasanjo tried to do something for third tenor, everybody stood up, he backed down. He never pursued it, any longer. Atikus, the Kenan Namanis, all of them stood firm, and that did not proceed. And if we are going too far, I don't want to go too far. Let's just take Buhari. If the coup that Tinubu is doing to Nigeria today, had it been Buhari did it to him, just in APC, Tinubu, Buhari did not even do it to him in APC, his own party. We're not even talking about Nigeria. In his own party, APC, they wanted Ahmed Lawal to run for 2023. But Tinubu, Buhari has to back down and give way for this man. So for any Southwesterner, a Yoruba person defending this, think about it in this perspective. If a Fulani man, Buhari, would have done what Tinubu is doing today, pulled his power and say, to hell with Tinubu, he will not contest, there's nothing Tinubu would have done. If he would have used this power to bamboozle him to not be in the primary and hand over tickets to Lawal, there wouldn't have been Tinubu today. It would have been a continuous of not leadership. But because that man knows there's an extent that you can push to, at least a little bit of national unity that is in him, he did not go that far. He did not press that button. But today, all the boundaries has been broken by this man. Signing Nigeria $6 billion and it signed into law. This guy is breaking every single whatever that is binding us together as a nation, Tinubu is breaking them one by one. And if for Yorubas that would, that is deciding to keep silent over this, it will be upon you. History will never be forgotten. I think the war against Tinubu should come more from the Southwest. Because at the end of the day, this history will be upon you, that somebody of that extraction is the one that destroyed the democracy of Nigeria entirely. Why does everything have to be in your pocket? The judiciary, the governors, the INEC. Now you are using them like an errand boy. Just because they saw the earthquake coming together in ADC, and they just have to send that guy to act quickly. Like that's this is the age where we are now, where the president can just make a call and tell INEC, do this, they will do it. It will call Supreme Court, I say do it, they will just do it. This is the era that Tinubu has brought us. We have never witnessed this era before in Nigeria. Never. So I wouldn't even compare Tinubu to Abacha, because there are some national, some of national interest that Abacha protected. Tinubu is not protecting no national interest. Who is the person that is handling all the Nigerian affairs today? A global criminal called Chagori is the one handling most projects of Nigeria, because he's in bed with Tinubu, so it's their family business. But he's the one handling Nigerian business as we speak today. So there is nothing of national interest, nothing, zero of national interest. So I still stand to end my submission is everybody is from Southwest should stand up for this, so that history will not paint this and say, this is what Yoruba has done to Nigeria. Just because Tinubu is a coward that does not want to run for election, just because Tinubu is a coward that does not want to compete. This is this is something that Buhari did for him. He gave him the opportunity to compete. He gave him the opportunity with no betrayal. But today, the same thing, Buhari that did not betray you, now you're trying to betray the North. You are betraying them. You are betraying Nigeria. So for every Southwesterner, I repeat, I think this is time to carry this on your head, to make sure that this man is removed out of office, either by election or by anyhow, so that this will not be the legacy that Yoruba has left in Nigeria. Thank you so much, comrade. I yield the mic here.
Okay, thank you, Kenny. Nice submission. Yeah. I can tell you, go ahead.
The comrade, I greet you. Good morning.
Akintayo, where have you been?
Just say what they are firing my tribe. Let me talk in peace,
Nobody is
I have been to London to see the king.
No. Akintayo, I was acting like, where have you been? No. What the concern me with you fire?
Waiting man, they see these days. I get what I fear, what I deal with. I beg. I have my own issue. I'm actually dealing with a lot on my plate at the moment. But yeah, Malam, how are you doing, my brother? Senior man, comrade, I greet you. Everybody on the speaker section and in the listener section, I greet you all. I actually requested for the mic to say this, comrade. Calm down. The way you are actually, taking this thing too far. Honestly, I understand you. Is your point valid? Yes. Is the way Tinubu going with his, appointment and, his political, is the way he's playing his game actually the proper way it should be? Absolutely, I disagree. You know my political stand. But do not let the other side as well use the same energy, because if they should also go this route, it won't be nice at all, because it's thinking bigotry, right? Oh, trying to trigger Yoruba to actually do something. Trust me, I would never trigger an Igbo, like Igbo people to actually stand against their own. This is why they will not be like, are these people trying to like set us against our own people, right? I'm not saying there should be other diplomatic ways of going about this thing. Do not trigger Yorubas, because you see, this is when people will now start, this is what you did the last election. That actually made some Yorubas say, okay, we're gonna be selfish about our votes. Okay, if you see these devils where you talk saying our company come from, we go actually vote for them. That's what actually triggers so many Yorubas. You know my political stance. I don't put bigotry or like anything religious or tribalism into my, decision or whatever. You know my stand. But the fact still remains that just pipe it low. There are other ways to go about things. Tinubu should be removed. I actually support that. We need to actually like constructively put people who have strategies. But politically, you know my stand. Are the people we want to replace Tinubu with also any better? Absolutely not. But if you actually want to go against the way Tinubu is going about his political whatever, this coming election especially, I think he's taking things too far. But there are better ways to do things. Please, brother, don't trigger Yorubas to actually go against their own. They will actually try to like look at ones and be like, is there anything these people are trying to like push? Right? So please, if you want to actually, lure Yorubas to do something, not this way. Please. I'm just here to like say that this is a very lovely space, my brother. Very lovely space. Keep the fire burning. I think we actually accommodate these people for real.
Akintayo, you've not condemned actions of Tinubu. So by condemning the actions of Tinubu means that I am triggering Yoruba. If that will trigger them, so be it. So saying the truth, okay, what I should do is to lie that Tinubu is not doing what he's doing.
Don't mention about the urbanization happening. Don't mention it.
I should not mention it.
To appeal to Akintayo.
Okay. Oh no. Okay. Now, hold on, Malam. Let me give you a very good example. Malam. No. Malam. Let me give you a very good example.
I allow you to speak. Wait. What you are trying to suggest I do is that, you know what? We are watching this guy every time he put out any list. Is a Yoruba name that you see littered all over the place. To the extent that when they want to regionalize government project in other states, Sunday Dare had to remove everything in Lagos so that the figures will not be too bloated for Southwest. But even at that, the one in Southwest is still higher than most of the region. Is it that we should not say what we are seeing? We should swallow it because it will trigger, according to you, the Yorubas. So if you trigger them, it means that they will start lying. What would that make them? Or they will come out and say the truth. I don't understand this thing. Your brother is threatening our democracy. You are telling us to fold our hands so that we will not say anything. Akintayo. Akintayo. Go ahead, comrade. Go ahead.
He's saying be constructive. Or be the team is not constructive when he's doing what he's
doing. Nonsense.
You understand? Akintayo have not condemned the urbanization. Like literally from appointment to capital projects. Right? Then this INEC thing. Yeah? No.
He's here to condemn it too.
Yeah. No condemn. We are no talk about the pattern that a Yoruba man appointed as INEC chairman. Is that fact? Yes, that is fact. Yes? The Yoruba man's decision 2 days ago. Who does it benefit? Madam, you have a hot mic here. Yeah. So the Yoruba man decision 2 days ago, who does it benefit? A Yoruba presidency. Is that fact? Yes, that is fact. Is that the height of tribalism in governance? Is that fact? Yes, that is fact. So you know, condemn the government. We don't carry out an unprecedented tribalism. You know, call it out. Now the people calling it out, you want to do reverse psychology. You trigger Yorubas.
If you want to support what Tinubu is doing, please come in plain sight.
Yeah, come in plain sight. Then we'll respond.
I will respect you for doing that, but coming to gaslight me by telling me that it will trigger
Yorubas.
Then you are not a good person.
Yeah, it will compel them to you if you want to for them to no. So if election is held today, Tinubu will win Southwest. You get?
He will not change anything.
So, like literally, because the point in they make say you are triggering Yorubas now, to make them rally around. They have already rallied around Tinubu now. If you say you are not supporting Tinubu today, you are in the minority. I say Yoruba man. You get literally.
And then you see this thing. So they come from other political parties. They tell you they are not supporting Tinubu, but every of their action says otherwise.
Cover up. They don't want anybody to talk about it. They are not condemning it. You get?
Yes, but all of us here jointly condemn the excesses of Buhari. Owele Soyinka, who is a boy Friday of Tinubu, was condemning Buhari here. And nobody told him that this would trigger Fulani. Oh, sorry. Nobody told him, oh, this would trigger Fulani people. Oh. No. He said it just out. He said it on national television. He said it everywhere he goes. But today, how are you, my dear? But today, we cannot say the same about what is going on in Nigeria. I can tell you, please, stop that joke. It's a very expensive one, and it will not be tolerated here. Okay? Thank you. Comrade, are you there?
Malam, just 30 seconds. And honestly, trust me, you actually misunderstood what I meant. 30 seconds, and I promise you will get the concept of what I mean. What I mean by, and I actually condemn these excesses. I said it here openly that this is a very amazing space. Like, I think this bullshit has to be called out at some point in time, right? I actually said that earlier before I even went forward and said, it's, for example, let me say this. Oh, at some point there was a narrative of, Islamization of Nigeria, right? And trust me, a lot of people will not agree with me if I tell you that most Northerners are actually saying, they are trying to they are pushing this agenda of Islamization of Nigeria just to actually remove Muslims from government. So you actually have to vote as a Muslim to make sure that a Muslim. Why do you think the Muslim ticket fly? Why do you think the Northerns have voted aggressively for that ticket? They call Muslims, and this is what I'm saying. It will be easier for me as a Tinubu to use this space, for example, the way the narrative is going to say, you see, they want to turn your back against your brother. You better vote to make sure Yoruba still remains in power. That is all I'm saying, and I'm not actually trying to gas you up with your kind of. You get what I'm saying? But
I can tell you. How many years?
I can tell you. If this space do not host today, and the election is conducted in Southwest, Tinubu will win it. He won it the last 2015. He is going to win it. There is no two ways about it. But the only thing you're doing is this gaslight, what will I schoolboy gaslight? You cannot gaslight me. Okay? What you will tell me here is that if I have mischaracterized anybody here, point it out to me. If I have said something that is false, point it out to me.
Man, this is not even the campaign space to campaign for Southwestern vote. Or this,
we're not campaigning for Southwestern vote.
This is not a campaign
space. Save your vote, okay?
You get?
Save your vote for Tinubu. You already saved it in the
to come and tell me that they will not vote for this. This is not. We're not talking about votes here. I don't know how you make it.
Nobody should threaten anybody, okay? All right. If you want to say that one, say no problem. But my brother, the record of activities of Tinubu will be discussed, and will be discussed over and over and over and over. If you don't want me to discuss the excesses of Tinubu, do you know what you do? Go to your market square or your village square and tell Tinubu with your village drum, Baba, your bullshit is too much. We don't need this disgrace anymore. But I can tell you, you will not do that. And if I go to your timeline today, which I will challenge you, you've not said anything about what Tinubu is trying to do with INEC. You've not condemned the INEC man who carefully selected the media people group that will interrogate him.
Ingo choose what be Robert Abate.
Ruben Abate
from Ogun State.
From Ogun State, a pro Tinubu. Right? You've not condemned the shenanigan. You've not done it. And I challenge you, if you have done it, show us. Not the one you are doing now, the one you have done in the past. Now, let us see. You will not do anything. But guess what? You will come and you trip somebody and you call it bigotry. What is bigotry then? Tell me, what is bigotry?
Malami, he witnessed Tinubu appointing Yorubas after Yorubas. In the call out Tinubu for tribalism. You get? The moment some voices start to call out Tinubu, he remember about tribalism. Actually, the people calling out Tinubu for tribalism, you want to turn around to accuse them of tribalism. That is schoolboy tactics, Akintayo.
Yeah, very, very schoolboy. Very low. As in, it's even below schoolboy. You will not call Tinubu out for his excesses. You want to come and call me out for calling out Tinubu for his excesses. Something that you cannot
look at all the
people.
All the people going amok.
I'm helping you to reprimand your brother and his excesses.
Yeah, all the people going amok supporting this whole thing now from the southwest. Just are not Yorubas particularly. Yeah.
Look at everybody that have stepped up here today. All of them are saying the same thing.
I swear.
All of them are saying the same thing.
I swear. Yes, we are not. No. Like this whole Yorubanization, you guys will not hold the entire nation hostage. And it will not be my word. You saw when the other guy came to say Mustafa. Yeah, Mustafa from Bauchi is saying the same thing. Urbanization. Alain Dume. Where's Alain Dume from? He's saying the same thing.
From Borno.
From Borno. Yes. Erufai from Kaduna is saying the same thing.
Kaduna is saying the same thing.
And you don't want to listen. Ahmed, thank you. For Sokoto is saying the same thing.
And you are coming here to tell me that.
But Akitayo, a Yoruba man, is telling us, no, be constructive. Don't say it. You well done.
Yeah. Okay, do you know what you will do? Akintayo, before you leave here, you will give us how we will be constructive to criticize this man. Give us the template of how we will criticize this anomaly. Akintayo, you have the mic. Go ahead, tell us. How to be constructive in doing that.
How can I be advising my leader? A man full of wisdom like Mala. Come on now.
Are you
understand? I know you are full of wisdom, but Malam, I won't drive. I'm about to drive right now. But you are full of. I know you know how to go about all these things, diplomatically without actually trying to make it look like Yorubas. But honestly, Malam, I agree.
Wait. You agree with me that I am not being diplomatic. That means you have seen that I am not being diplomatic in what I am doing. So if you see diplomatic, you will know it. Can you cite me how, or give me a template how I should be diplomatic? Because maybe I think I'm losing my diplomatic tendencies. Please tell me, how do I do it? Cite an example.
All right. Okay. Let me say this here. You said something earlier that if there should be an election in the Southwest, Tinubu will win. I can tell you, if there is a free and fair election, I mean free and fair. I'm not talking about rigged, right? He's got it out and hold on.
Has never been
that's the problem, Mala. Bam.
Election has never been free and fair.
Exactly what I'm saying. Exactly what I'm saying.
Tell me how I will do this.
I can tell you, an average Southwesterner knows that this man has fucked up. These people don't know about what the percentage of the appointment, whatever, how he's doing his appointment is. They are just like market women and all these traders. They don't know, but they know what the market is saying. So if you are actually contest and arrange an election Southwest, trust me, this man will fail woefully. Talking about his performance and what people are saying, and I can tell you that for a fact. But the second one is the issue of what we know, because we are privileged to actually know all these things. We are touchlighting these things, all these appointments and all these things. We can see them, right? I'm saying to you that, brother, there are ways to go about it. The people that needs to know all these things, there are ways to actually inform them, right? And adding the Yoruba connotation.
Akintoya. But the argument we are making is that nobody.
I won't go by gas. Mr. Kenny, I won't go by gas.
Wait. Now, wait. Now, I want to ask you one question, I beg. What we are saying here is that a man, Jonathan, a man from Otoke, handed power to a man, Fulani man. No problem, no issue. Right? The Fulani man finished. He wanted his brother. When he saw the fire, he just hand over power again to Tinubu. No problem. Why did he come to the turn of Tinubu, which is a Yoruba man, and now he does not want to hand over power to anybody, even though he knows he has performed woefully. He knows it, right? But he does not want to give up power. He just wants to cling onto the power. We don't even know what he wants to do with it after 2027. That's the question. And then, the question is, what has anybody said here that is wrong? Either Malam, Comrade, or anybody that has made some issue. What is it that you can point out that they have said that is wrong? Just one thing that they have said that, that is wrong. And I'm coming from a region that was hanged upon Igbo Q for, I don't even know, 60 years.
We're not going there.
Anyway, let me don't go there. But my question is, what has been said here that is wrong?
See, what we're talking about here is the Europeanization of this country. I am not the first to say it, okay? And let nobody come here and be threatening anybody. Nobody will threaten anybody. My senior Malam, Nasiru El-Rufai, he said it. Ali Ndume said the same thing. And so on and so forth. Even Baba Ahmed Baba, the VP of Obi, the elder brother, he said something similar. He didn't call it urbanization. There was a way he put it, that these people will not allow you to do anything. So when people come here and start telling you, okay, they will not allow you to do anything. How do I say that? Tell me, how do I say that these people will not allow you to do anything to sound diplomatic? Like, how? Tell me, I want to know. And I can tell you, just jump out of the space. I don't understand this thing you guys are doing here. So now, truth now means that you have to hide. My God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. That's it now. Some people will start reading out threats. But we will talk even if they send me back to Olo. For those that will come and say, I will go. We are waiting for them. We will go back to Olo. We will budget our gas. Okay? Nobody will threaten anybody about this country. I am not from a poor, hungry state. I am from a very rich state. Very, very rich. Stupendously rich. So nobody will come and mock me for anything. Nigeria is holding me down. So let nobody will, if we check very well, my state might be the richest state in Nigeria. As time goes on, we will see it. So, but people should stop stopping us here, telling us that we will count as bigoted. The man is doing something. I am reading out what the man is doing. And I can tell you, you will come back here. Don't buy that car. So it's coming back to tell us that is bigoted, saying what somebody did that is wrong. Nah, I never understand this kind of logic before, but it's okay. Anyway, comrade, it seems that men are out of steam. They have finished flaring gas. Coming from a state that has a very second largest gas deposit in Africa. Okay, I can afford to flare gas from morning till night. Let the gas flaring continue. If you are ready, I am ready.
Well, I do like Elijah, where they don't waste their time. Do city boy, but people don't get confidence in their
waste man. It's a waste man.
People still want all the polls after all the effort.
All their noise, all the noise of Elijah has been making. How they will deliver. In fact, we will see it. Everything will happen. Elijah, these people do not have faith in you.
Are you such a disappointment, Elijah, that this man do not even trust you? The man you are advocating for, the turn of the South, power must go to South. The Islamic, the Islamic attack, the Fulani infidel, all those noise you are making. Guess what? This man does not have any iota of faith in you. You are such a disgrace. You are such a disgrace. You will come now with your that ogogoro voice. You will shout and shout. I will never make any meaningful point. Going by what you've been doing, I think I am surprised that you are picking up mine. But to come and tell us, is Tinubu Yorubanizing Nigeria? That is the only place your topic will. I will make sure that I circle the topic there. That will be your limitations. You will talk about Yorubanization of Tinubu's appointment. Thank you. Elijah, you have the mic.
Comrade, my brother, how are you?
I'm fine, Elijah.
Trust you're doing well. I'm doing very well. Preparing for the elections. I will not.
He's already in his feelings.
You know the great man laugh. Now just more like a press, so Elijah.
Yes, but this guy has been online though. Right? You know all the nonsense as just one neck press like this.
The guy not the press our neck and they say go tag me, tag you.
He go tag me, call me all kinds of names.
Comrade, if I'm here.
Elijah, no, we know the fight. Yeah, Elijah, we know the fight.
We are not fighting. We are not fighting.
No, now fight now. Oh, Jack, gonna imagine now. Calm down, yeah.
Let's go poison. I can learn my phone. It's when you talk, I talk. That's the beauty of a community. The fact that you're a co-host doesn't. I stopped responding to you since you rate life by the number of followers a person has on Twitter. I found out that.
I beg your submission. Go say Biakwa.
What I'm doing. So I found out that
I can't be engaging you with 200 followers. How would I be giving you publicity?
You're a co-host. When I'm talking,
Elijah losing up. Like you are too serious.
People that should losing up. You're not.
I don't even hear Elijah. Malam, if I say feedback.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. I think feedback.
Tell your co-host to control himself.
Don't be Elijah. You are being provocative, yeah. Like talk now. You should tell my co-host.
So I've been listening to you people since morning. I've been listening since morning. I've had that patience to listen from morning till now. So you should accord me that respect and allow me to speak. If you don't want me to speak, I'll allow you to
now.
So I stopped responding to people who rate life by the number of followers they have on Twitter. And people who depend on the money their father made and not the ones they made to make the analysis. Having said that, I'm here to make a simple submission. If you have not revalidated your voter's card, I would encourage you to go and do that. You understand? That is if you have any interest, because I've noticed most people do not have any interest in voting. The only interest they have is about hosting spaces on Twitter and analyzing issues. Well, I don't blame them. I encourage them to do so. You understand? Everybody, so some people will be on Twitter, some will be on ground revalidating their voter's card. So if you've not revalidated your voter's card, I will encourage you. Please be informed that all voters' cards, including the one you have, most people on these spaces don't vote. But some who live in Nigeria, your voter's card is invalid until declared valid by the validation process. So I will encourage you to step out and validate your voter's card. Having said that, I will yield with this. Today is not a day for long talk. All of you know that I'm a city boy. We are preparing for the elections. And I want to tell you, I understand your pain. It's not easy to host spaces from morning till night, crying day and night, But on southern turn, I stand. It is the turn of the South. The South will complete its turn. And no matter how it feels, it makes you to feel. I know a lot of you are passing through a lot of pain, but I encourage you. You are going to feel it like you want to die. But if Buhari could complete his tenure, we, South, will complete our tenure. And I want to encourage you, you will not die. You people will live to celebrate Jagaban 2031 by the special grace of God. And we are working towards it. Whenever I have time, I can come and, for now, a lot of things are going on ground. It is believed that the ruling party is not doing anything. We are just, but every day, I've told you people, no publicity is bad publicity. Every day, your topic cannot even be about your own party or what you people are planning or how to encourage people to, or any strategy. It will always be about us. What's the topic of your space? Tinubu's bid to go unopposed. And I ask you, if it were you there, what would you have done? You will sit down, Abi, and wait for Fulani jihadists in the person of Atiku to come and collect it from you. It doesn't happen that way. We'll work, we'll plan, we've started the revalidation process. So I've come here to announce to the entire house, go and validate your voter's card if you want to vote in the election. Thank you very much, and I yield.
Elijah, I have a question for you. So I come to a polling unit, and you come to a polling unit.
Now God go punish him and die in stupid
validation. Hold on, please. Please. Yeah. So I come to a polling unit where you are, and they say I no go vote because I no revalidate my voter's card. But they say you go vote. As an APC guy, they say you go vote. Yeah. Do you think anybody will vote in that polling unit if me I won't vote?
They don't born your papa well now. It's simple. Your card is not revalidated. Mine is validated.
Okay.
If you are so happy about it, you can revalidate the card. It's a simple.
Okay. No worry.
All over the federation.
Elijah, that's number 2 question I get for you. Yeah.
Who want to cause chaos coming 2027 elections? You can as well let us know.
So Elijah. So is Tinubu trying to run unopposed, like? With what the INEC chairman is doing, is Tinubu trying to run unopposed?
No, nobody is. We are all just following court orders. There are
also no court orders.
Conflicting court orders here and there. So we are just trying to maintain status quo.
Also, we are trying to follow court orders. So you are part of INEC now.
You cannot make us to disobey court orders, simple court orders. So
who is the us? Are you part of INEC?
No. Court order. I've listened to the INEC chairman, and he gave a very brilliant submission.
So you are referring to the INEC chairman as us. You cannot make us. You are not part of the INEC chairman. You say you cannot make us.
Yeah. You want your INEC to disobey court order. It doesn't work that way. Court orders have to be obeyed. So if it pains you, you do the right thing.
Okay.
Process, right?
Okay. Elijah, so as
I don't expect such thing coming out from you. You should be the one encouraging both your party and everybody that analyzing those various. Your next space should be about analyzing most of.
Elijah, you have answered the question. So another question I have for you: this urbanization agenda, how is it benefiting your people? Yeah. So, like, if you let us assume you deliver 14 books in 2027.
It is benefiting me the same way Fulanization under Atiku will benefit you.
No. This is not about you. It's about
like
why is it? Okay. So what are you bringing to your people after you deliver 14? What do you want? What is the promise? What negotiation did you guys make now? You deliver to your people.
Okay, I don't think I'm in a position to answer you that, because you that is in ADC coaliting with Atiku, I don't think there is anything you are bringing to your people aside trying to impose a Fulani jihadist, on their.
Let me tell you what commission. Let me tell you now. Yeah.
What are you bringing? What are you bringing
to capital investment? Yes. 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 Capital investment. You understand? The political isolation will end.
Capital investment. What are the specific? I've listened to you on specific.
Yes.
Go down to
yes. So there will be a lot of infrastructure, yeah, from road infrastructure, right? Railway infrastructure. We lack railway now in the entire 12 years of APC. You understand? So all the airports, yeah, will be rehabilitated as well. You understand? Southeast Development Commission will be funded, right? Appointments.
Commission created by who, please?
Elijah.
Who created it?
Wait.
Okay. If you tell you what the party APC is already doing for us.
Elijah. So you created a commission that is not funded. What are the points? Elijah, you created this on paper.
Wait now, let me answer you. APC, my party, is already doing infrastructure. At least, if there is nothing, the road all the way from Abuja, Makurdi, Benue, have passed.
Shut up.
Now. You are talking about infrastructure. It has passed to it almost at 90 miles. The one coming from Abacha Junction down to Onitsha, concrete road, 95% completed. So if it is by infrastructure, the Southeast Development Commission that your group of jihadists.
So for 12 years, now just those two roads you mentioned, and which I cannot even verify.
Did not give us, was given to us by this current party, APC, by the current administration, Tinubu. You understand? And you hope to fund it. That one is a promise. Nobody knows whether you and your article will keep to. You understand? You are now telling us that you and the article will fund a commission gifted to us by the Tinubu administration. A promise, though. But this one, they've done it. At least they've been able to create it. And it is only you that is claiming here that there is no fund. Because I wonder where the funds that commission is using to do most of the infrastructural development they are doing in the entire Southeast is coming from. Maybe they borrowed it from you. It is not funded. They just created the commission and left it there. It is now you and Atiku that will come and fund it. Most of these your claims. Even if you people are in ADC are coming with the P2P, I will even understand that you've at least achieved the turn of the South first. That on that basis, I will have an argument with you. But you see all this, your article plan. Anyway, go and sort out your party first. That's what you people have a lot of conflicting court orders. Resolve the in-house quarrel. I've told you people, get a candidate first. When you get a candidate, you can now come up to my level. In this entire ADC space, I'm the only person with a candidate here. My candidate is Jagaban. You go and get a candidate first and then come and meet me. It's that simple.
Thank you very much. I think we've entertained enough of this. Like, since this guy started speaking, before he's coming up here, we used to have up to 200 listeners here. Now, as I'm sharing this thing, the listeners are even still dropping. Like, these guys are space killers. Like, I don't understand it. But anyway, you've not really made any point here. All these jihadists, all this jargon. It's all nonsense. All nonsense. That is not what we are talking about here. They ask you about Europeanization, a party that you claim you are doing the turn of the South. whenever they share anything, they will exclude you. But you are still shouting, Turn of the South. Let's do a quick recap of Turn of the North of Mohammed Buhari. The powerful chief of staff, Abakari, from Borno, Northeast. A Kanuri man. The SSG from Adamawa, Northeast. It's not even Babache Lawa. He's not even a Muslim. Who again, when he left, his brother was replaced him, still from the same place, Northeast. Which one do you get? You get nothing.
I'm
not a boss now. You know, he was in his feelings. You know that cookie enter his brain. I told him I will not engage him. He doesn't have followers. How can I be engaging somebody with less than 500 followers? Like, what am I doing? Am I retrogressing? Did he pay now? God. This thing, this thing was said to him like, if I can go to recap this thing. This thing was said like 2-3 weeks ago. So this guy has been hammering this thing in his heart since to say it out. Oh my God. Well, you wrote this one well, but anyway, everybody you've been trying to speak. Please, you have the mic. I think after your own, we'll end this space. We'll try it for today. Everybody, you have the mic, please.
This guy no get networking, go just come up, you go call him, you go fit talk. Let's just end this space.
Erubodo. He's not speaking anyway. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all for being here with us. It was a very fantastic space, very lively one. You know, people made all kinds of logic, and they got their clap back.
Hello. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, so I've been listening for some time, and I mean, I can see that everybody is passionate. ADC, APC.
Roberto, can you just do this in 4 minutes? Yeah, so close.
Okay, I'll try. Now, so I've heard about urbanization. Yeah, and the other one about the court case, the ABC issue, and all that. And well, I mean, I've not been. I have not been interested in the ADC court case. I've just been paying some marginal attention to it, and the involvement of INEC, and I mean, just from a distance, I can see that, oh, okay, there may be some valid arguments. I don't know. I'm not a legal person. I don't know. So I don't know. I mean, when I say valid, maybe from the ADC guys. Then again, maybe, those who want to argue from the APC side, maybe they also have some valid arguments. Like I said, I've always been attention. But something is very clear to me just from this space, like so many other spaces, okay? And it's just the simple fact that Nigerians are very different peoples. They have very different preferences. There are definitions of good governance, good leadership. They're very, very different. All right? So I was once thinking, and I'm like, oh, it looks like maybe what happens is, I don't know, maybe everything put together. So when it's
Malam.
Yeah. So
I think we just end this page.
I think we'll end this space. We've tried. Orubodo, we will meet again. This will not be the last of the series. We will continue to have this conversation. We will do our best to continue to remind Tinubu to do the right thing. Nigeria belongs to everybody. It does not belong to Tinubu and his friends. It is our country, and we will protect our democracy. Okay, so you cannot come on the toga of NADECO, and then you are doing anti-democratic things. This country belongs to us. We work for it, and we bled for it anytime called upon. But what we will not allow is anybody to truncate our democracy. And we want to put people on notice that by any chance anything happened to our democracy due to the excesses of Tinubu, let us know who to hold responsible. Because we've not had it this bad. And I believe in democracy. I am a Democrat. And I believe in everybody must get their own fair share of democracy. I'm not ready to go back to dictatorship because I have a plan of being the president of Nigeria. And you will see one day. And so that's why I am speaking as a concerned citizen and a true Democrat. We must democracy, and whatever Tinubu is doing is not doing so. And we will not let that happen. We will plead for it, and we will do anything for it. Democracy must stay. Thank you very much, everybody, and have a wonderful day. Enjoy your Easter. This is Easter. Go and fry chicken and eat chicken. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, everyone. I'm listening.
La la la.